Ooh, you can see. Hold on.
Oh.
Wait, did I pull it or was it just like that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
We're good.
Hey. Oh yeah, record.
And Discord.
Discord and record.
Yes.
We're
both of
so
records.
early.
For once. If we're ever not on time, it's usually because we're late.
That's true. Well, by the time YouTube sends out a notification, it will be tomorrow. So, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're good. I can't remember what I was doing.
Hello, Blunt. Hello, Power Map. Persona returns indeed. It's been a long time.
Oh yeah, Jack-o'-lantern.
Do the creep. Ah.
That was to get the other...
To do is to
Theurgy.
be.
Why do they both say that?
Does it not just all say that?
No, they usually say different things.
Maybe the magicians say the same thing.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
Hello, EP. Persona 3. I remember playing this game. Didn't you play it like super recently?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Finished it recently.
You did. Hello, Aaron.
He hit record.
I have, but
You did it.
do keep reminding me if you wish, though, if you would,
Yes.
because you have saved me once or twice.
No, yeah, there you go. It's because they're the magician now, can't I?
I straight up would have forgot to hit record on a very important FF10 stream if it weren't for Aaron.
Yeah, you told
I
me.
defeated Seymour Natus on that stream. That'd have been a disaster.
Hey, A-Bomb.
Hello, a bomb.
How have you been? What are we doing?
In the Final Fantasy
I'm just going to
VII,
go in here.
in the Final Fantasy VII video, there was one stream where I forgot to record. And I got really lucky in that the only thing I didn't in that entire stream of note.
Holy shit, Jumpy.
No, he's not Jumpy. He's friggin'.
There.
What's his name from Walking Dead?
Negan.
He's Negan.
My God.
He's Nipe.
It's
No, that doesn't work.
massive.
That's Lucille times 2.0. Lucille 2.0, that is.
Alright, let's go.
Jumpy has had enough. How come you can't hear the game?
Oh, I don't know.
You guys can hear the game. Is it because the volume's low?
No.
Just ain't working. Oh, I know why.
Why?
Give me a sec. I'm so used to playing PC.
Sort it out, IT man. You guys can hear the game, yeah, we can't.
I'm so used to playing PC games.
Every few floors, there's some kind of gatekeeper. And they're always stronger and nastier than the last.
Well, seems like after we beat him once, it's
Turn up a
adios
bit now and you hear it.
So we just gotta come out on top.
Oh yeah.
Right, hopefully that's changed
we've been
nothing
here.
for you. Oh god, I'm sitting on my own Oodie.
I've got enough to open this. I have 42. Yes, I have enough. Let's just see what it is. I
You've
think...
got the meaning of life. Oh look. Look
Yeah,
at
but
that.
she can't use it.
No, she
so-
can't. But that really helped
can
in your
sell
no
it.
Persona run
I
that
can
lasted for 2 streams.
It did.
That's
I
true.
can sell it though.
It's cash money, that is. Although, why would
Yeah.
she just say anything in this game? Junpei rolls up to the shop with his Lucille 2.0 and he just demands everything. Put it in this bag. Will there be a problem?
Out of Jumpy.
No. Junpei will jump into action with his bat.
Yes.
And he will batter up. He'll batter them by battering up.
Is that treasure?
This is what happens when I'm not playing the
You
game.
need to stop.
If I'm not playing the game, this is what happens, sorry. Imagine getting kidnapped and stuck in Tartarus and Junpei jumps out with that thing. What is going on? Is this still tutorials?
Yeah.
We're 2 bosses. I know why. It's because you've only just been able to go through Tartarus, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because you've been too busy killing bosses instead. Oh look, the cat's here.
Was that the easiest way to go?
You know she doesn't
I
do
don't
things
think
the
it was.
easy way.
What to do?
Well, she's just eating, so I'm surprised she's not sprinting all over the place. What does Theurgy mean? It's a real word, apparently.
It's basically kind of like a... You can't do anything.
How are you going to beat the first full moon boss? We already did.
Did it?
How did you beat it? So we decided that before Theurgy was unlocked, we would do the absolute minimum required battles in the game. So we've literally only did the tutorial fights, and then we avoided every single fight from then on, and then went straight to full moon bosses until we unlocked Theurgy, which means that we were vastly underleveled for those bosses, and they were hard.
Yeah, we did it at like the lowest level you can possibly be at that point in the game.
Because the only experience you had were from tutorial fights.
Yeah.
Which means the only way that we won was using that confusion ability to make the enemies hit each other.
Yeah.
And then when it came to the boss, well, it was just, we only just about outlasted it.
We're not going to be able to do anything.
But from now on, it's Theurgy only.
Yes.
Can't stop me now.
What are you doing? Oh yeah, you can buff yourself, but you just can't hurt the enemy. You've earned rewards.
Oh,
What does that mean?
I don't know.
That's Xbox telling you you've got something.
It is a challenge run, yes.
Every stream on YouTube is a challenge run. That's the idea anyway.
Can't do anything.
Unless it's like... No, that's pretty... It's true.
Can't do anything either.
I think every stream we've done on YouTube is a challenge run. Because, like, YouTube is like the challenge run home.
Yeah, except for maybe the odd... I think we've done like a Worms tournament thing.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
On YouTube once. The
We
B
did.
button
We
sticks
did.
on this controller. I knew that was going to...
The wide one's down there if you want it.
Yeah, but that one, the...
It's got a dirty wire on it.
Well, it does, but also the analog stick drifts to the right, and it's really annoying.
Do we have a functioning
No.
controller in this house?
No. Every single Xbox controller we've ever had has messed up in some way, which is annoying because we don't use the Xbox that often, so it's not like it's been used to death or anything like that. It's just...
Do you want to know something funny? Turn the Xbox on today to do this stream for the first time since the last Persona stream, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
It needed an update. Classic. You can't do anything until it finishes either. Classic. Just keep doing you,
Wonderful,
Microsoft. I'm glad you know what you're doing. I'm looking at that going like, wait, what okay.
No!
What's the actual plan here? Like, you're in Tartarus. Is the idea to go as high as you can, or
You can take them. Just stay calm.
do you want to defeat the next full moon boss first, or what?
Well, by the end of the game, you need to get to the top of Tartarus.
Yeah. Hello, Static. Thank you for subscribing with Prime for 26 months.
Xbox, more like X pain in the ass.
The irony is that the only controller I've ever had with stick drift was a PS5 controller, which is weird because it's most common with Switch Joy-Cons. We've got 3 PS5 controllers and none of them drift.
No. Actually, we want that. Yes! Finally!
You can actually do something. Who is that guy?
That was his persona. I can't remember what it's called now.
Enemies defeated. Good work out there.
I wonder if there's going to be any bosses that are actually going to be like super difficult. Because you literally just like... You could hit them with Theurgy with everybody one after the other. They'd survive. Now you're in a situation where you're stuck trying to fill it back up
We've
again.
got to fill it back up, yeah. We've got to defend and buff and heal. Until I can use it again.
Okay, let's head out.
There was a hair in my drink. I blame Nami.
She did walk right by it.
It's a lot harder to speak up when it's this quiet.
I've been lucky with the Switch drift.
So many ways
Had my
to go.
Joy-Cons 5 years and they're fine. We've had ours since the Switch was new.
Yeah, I
And
don't think we've had You know what I mean?
They have done it now and then, but they've been fixed by just simply doing the recalibration setting.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had any major problems with the Switch controllers.
No.
In fact, the only controllers we've ever had problems with has been the Xbox ones, which is funny because it's probably the console that we use the least.
That's true. You're right. Huh.
I don't really want to fight.
Maybe it's
you.
because I
Oh,
urinate
guess I'll
on them
fight
now
you.
and then.
Are you gonna? You're scared of me. Alright, see you then.
I'd be scared of you too. Have you seen Lucille 2.0? Oh, EP is defected to the Twitch chat.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
I thought you were saying EP is defective. I'm too high level for this area.
No comment. Stop grinding and just go through.
I'm not grinding, I'm trying to get higher up.
I'm trying to get high.
Convenient.
How very rude, Gina. You notice I didn't say anything. Hello, Mr. Griff.
Hey, I didn't say it.
I think the
just
fourth boss
said-
might give you some trouble. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, probably the first boss gave us trouble. Second one didn't. Second one was piece of piss.
Apparently, the fourth boss can delay your attacks
Really?
in some such way.
Shadow, but it's just Junpei.
Or not being able to use Theurgy multiple times in a row is what the delay is. I don't know.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Maybe.
Hello, Bearcat.
Oop. Yeah. Where did that one enemy go for me?
Shouldn't have any trouble.
All the others have been running away.
He was the bravest one.
But it wasn't like glowing red or anything. It wasn't. I know that these scared ones, if you turn your back on it, they'll go for you.
This one ain't.
Well, usually they
This
do.
one saw what you did to his friend and realised that he should know better.
Enemy spotted.
So,
Let's take him down.
A shadow.
I spy some treasure.
Can you imagine, right? If in every single boss fight in this game,
Could head back, but it's your call.
yep.
just any game in general, but because we're playing it this game, just imagine, just pretend
No.
that in every single boss fight there was one rule, randomly chosen rule, that was something you're not allowed to do in that fight,
Enemy spotted.
and it would just be like
Take him down.
Is
no
that
swords in this fight,
treasure?
or no bow and arrows in this fight, or no
Right.
magic in this fight.
Yes.
And it was like, all right, I'll have to try and work around that. You'd hate the game, right?
That would be annoying, yeah.
By the
And
way,
because it's your first playthrough, you have no idea what was coming where, and which one would be when. Just happen.
Oh, stop talking to me. Not you, sorry.
You'd hate it, right?
It would be annoying, yeah.
Would you have liked the game anywhere near as much?
If it happened for every boss fight.
Probably even every fight. You just pick one thing and was like, nope, can't do this one.
I don't know.
And then now and then there'd be like two things as it gets harder. You'd be like, right, now you can't heal,
I should probably go back and
and
see.
you also can't skip turns or whatever. I don't know. Just,
yeah, but it would be annoying,
just
yeah.
look- how annoying would that be? Hello,
It
book
would be
nerd.
annoying, yes. What's your point?
Final Fantasy Tactics on the Game Boy Advance does that,
Ah,
and I hate it. And Ashley really likes the game, and I like the game until that starts getting like really annoying. And I really wish I could play the game without that happening. Did you save your completed save file?
well, it's there. 6457. So.
You're running out of save files. That's
Exactly,
what it is,
that's why I'm
isn't it?
having to do that.
I've never said this
Start from the
before,
top
but
again.
Ash is right. Tactics is fun. Tactics is fun except the thing I just explained.
Hi, Chloe.
That's the thing that makes it not fun. As soon as that starts happening, I'm like, oh, I hate this.
All right.
I just wish I want a mod where it removes it. What is this thing?
You know, I probably should have been boosting up Theurgy before I came here, but
How
I
does
just
he?
saved it. Let's
how
leave it
how
at
does he undo his flies? What is this?
that. Who?
This guy. How does he undo his
I
fly?
don't think he pees.
He's got no choice but to pee with his trousers up.
The enemy's attacks are growing stronger.
Okay. Doesn't look very mobile.
If you're guard, try and make it.
God, stop talking.
Oh, it's teaching you about defending yourself, which you are allowed to do in this run.
Yep.
Tentacles asked yesterday if you would narrate the script for this video.
Yeah, I probably will. Be a bit weird for everyone, won't it?
Especially when no one's like the people who are not expecting it.
Yeah.
They'll click on the video and be like, "Oh, okay," and then they'll hear this and go like, "Wait, am I on the right channel?" He has so many legs. Which fly would he even unzip? The one on the right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're weak to that.
Okay, he is here.
He doesn't do a lot of damage though, to be fair.
Not overly, no.
Hey Jai, how you doing? He's sore. Is it because of your crazy shift? Now that Moana 2 is out.
Moana 2 and Wicked is still out as well.
That's true. So you've gone literally directly from one busy period to the next.
They've sort of overlapped as well.
How goes the Theurgy? Hello, Tim.
All right.
This is part 4 of Theurgy only, but it's the 6th Persona 3 stream.
Yeah.
We'll ignore the first 2 like they never happened. I've heard that Ghoulie Kit controller don't drift, but I don't know if they have a PlayStation version. Don't forget Paddington 2 and Gladiator 2. Oh, Paddington 3 and Gladiator 2.
Oh, is Paddington 3 out now?
I think it probably did come out recently, yeah. How was your Saturday? I took my little girl to see Moana 2. We were going to see it, but we had to delay it to a different day.
Yeah,
Reschedule.
luckily the cinema that we booked with allowed me to refund the tickets because the other 2 don't.
That's lucky, wasn't it? But our Saturday was like nothing. We didn't do anything.
Well, we went and washed the car.
Yeah, we washed the car.
And we played Sea of Stars co-op.
We played Sea of Stars. We started our kart playthrough.
And we put our Christmas tree up.
That's true. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Sea of Stars because it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
I know something crazy's gonna happen. I see it. I sense it. I know what these kind of games do. They lull you in, then make something crazy happen.
Yeah.
That makes you, like Dragon Quest 11, right? You're playing that game for like 20 to 30 hours, and then suddenly the crazy thing happens.
Oh yeah.
And then for the next 50 hours, it's like, Jesus, one crazy thing after the next. I really don't want to do a Dragon Quest 11 challenge now, but I've got no time to start it. I've got other things to be doing. I want to do Ratchet and Clank 4, or Ratchet Gladiator first. Ratchet Deadlocked, sorry, as it's called in most of the people who care world.
You missed.
That's weird, isn't it?
Ha!
There's usually more people who argue for the American name of video games, but there's more Europeans in the world than Americans, right? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. We've got Russia in Europe, haven't we? Most of it.
Yeah.
Germany and Italy and Spain and France. There's gotta be more people in Europe than America.
Probably.
Then again, what about like North America, the entire
Yeah,
North
it's
America?
quite big.
That's when
continent.
it's suddenly like, oh, I don't know actually. Is there more people in the American continent or European
I don't
continent?
know. What's your point?
The point is that there's when you go online and you call a video game by the name that's not the American one, more
yes.
people say what you want about, it's called this, than people who say, no, it's actually called the one he said.
Yeah.
So if I say Gateway to Glimmer, there's more people saying, no, it's Ripto's Rage than there are...
We definitely got... When you did the original Spyro 2 and you called it Gateway to Glimmer, we definitely got more people saying it's Ripto's Rage than we have on this one.
That's because I didn't say Gateway to Glimmer this time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We got more people saying that than we have on this one saying, oh, but it's Gateway to Glimmer.
So there's more
And
people.
Even then, the ones that have said, oh, but it's Gateway to Glimmer have said it in a joking way.
I guess so, yeah.
Whereas a lot of the ones that said it on the Gateway to Glimmer one about Ripto's Rage were not.
A fair few people who said it's Ripto's Rage were saying it out of genuine confusion because they were like, what's Gateway to Glimmer? What?
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life. It's called Ripto's Rage. but
Can you get your Theurgy already? You've been in the orange for bloody ages, man.
Europe is about double the population of the US. Thanks, Mr. Griff.
There we go.
But I didn't know if it was the entire like North American continent that was calling it.
Now's the time.
Okay, it's not double then. It's quite close actually. 741 million compared to 613. It's not crazy different. And I assume it's the entire North American continent that calls it Get Ripto's Rage.
Yeah, I imagine it is.
So in this country and all of Europe, I guess, it's called Ratchet Gladiator. In America, it's called Ratchet Deadlocked.
Ripto's Rage is definitely the better name though, right?
Yeah, I've come to terms with that it is.
I like
Apparently,
it.
the reason they wanted to call it Gateway to Glimmer is because they were planning on selling it more to children in Europe, and they didn't want the
Yeah,
word rage in there.
It does sound more.
But they liked the alliteration, so they tried to keep it
Yeah.
in some way.
Yay!
That's a win.
2 Theurgies that took.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah, maybe these early Tartarus bosses are a bit too easy since you've already defeated
That's why I
two
wanna
full
get
moons.
past them.
Yeah, just sprint past them. Then there's 435 million in South America. So if it's all America that calls it one thing, there's more Americans, right? Is that still counting Mexico? It depends, Jelly. Do they call it Ripto's Rage in in Mexico, or do they call it Gateway to Glimmer? I don't know. Shall we Google Mexican Spyro and find out? And that'll just be Spyro wearing a sombrero, but with 2
Headshot.
holes for his horns. Did you see the Wicked Funkos, Gina?
I did, yeah. Nope.
Most of South America doesn't speak English, though.
No one needs that shit. I'ma sell it.
Either way, it depends, like... I guess the real question, and this is like a much more difficult thing to Google, which countries called it, or which continents called it Ripto's Rage, and which continents called it Gateway to Glimmer. Then you get the population
Yeah.
of those two the combinations of those continents and countries, then you weigh it up. Asia's obviously a lot more populous than a lot of places. Didn't we find out the other day that there's more Indians in the world than any other country, race at
I don't
all?
know, did we?
Yeah, we saw in QI.
Oh, probably.
Sandy Toksvig said that Indians consume more whiskey than
Oh,
any
yeah.
than any other people on the entire planet, and 85% of Indians don't drink. Which means 15% of Indians drink more whiskey than any other population in the world. That's just simply how many Indians there are compared to every other race
Fight together, right?
and country.
They get along.
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Up these stairs?
I'm just gonna go straight for the stairs. I think.
Hey, let's loot that.
And I trust everything Sandy Toksvig tells me, so...
Before that was Stephen Fry.
Yeah, when Stephen Fry stopped doing QI and Sandy took over, I was really like
I mean, I guess
up in arms against it. I hated the
Yeah.
idea of it, and then I watched Sandy Toksvig host it, and I was like,
She's-
"Alright, she's good.
Yeah,
I like
it was
her.
the right choice.
She's different but the same, or different but familiar. I guess
Yeah.
the term is.
Shadow spotted.
Yeah, I like Sandy. She brought her son once in the audience, then embarrassed him. It was funny. She was like, "Cameras, quick, point at him now." He was like, "Oh no." Like, "You're on television." Like your mummy. It was pretty funny.
Any shadows stand in our way?
Stairs.
Going down.
How British.
No enemies.
I think the site I was looking at counts Mexico with North America. Linda still looks like her dress is made out of ham slices.
Only in the first scene, it's fine.
Yesterday marked the 8th anniversary of FF15's release. Good God, really?
Oh,
Well-
this might be as far as we can go.
Next
For now.
year... Oh, is it?
It might be.
That's just fine, then we can do the next full moon boss instead.
Yeah. Yeah, dead end.
Next year is the 10th anniversary of Bloodborne.
Oh, really?
Yep. Alright, Gina.
Oh, never mind.
Do you believe in conspiracy theories? Let's get on with this one.
Depends on the conspiracy theory.
So, the 3rd of December is PlayStation's 30th anniversary.
Okay.
The PS1 was released in 1994, December the 3rd in Japan.
Okay.
Right in time for Christmas. There is a special... I think there's going to be like a trailer for like a video or something, or a stream. I don't know what it is exactly. I think there's going to be something on that date. They've not announced this was just found out by going through like data mining. We found out that the servers, the Bloodborne servers, are going to be shut for maintenance on the 3rd of December, the same day
Okay.
as the anniversary. That could mean nothing.
Shadows
But why are you doing maintenance on 9-year-old servers?
place has
What maintenance are you doing that requires you to shut them off?
Oh, these ones are after me.
And you're doing it on a day of PlayStation's 30th anniversary where you could pre-announce something that will be ready in time for Bloodborne's 10th anniversary? Stop doing this to us, because I'm going to put my clown makeup on now. Unpopular opinion, I quite like 15. FF15. I did not. I really didn't. Everything about 15 was what I didn't like about video games.
I didn't hate 15, but I didn't finish it, so...
Everything about 15 is what I don't like about the game, about RPGs. It was open world? No. You don't meet characters that gradually join your team, you're just already friends. I quite like the group
Yeah.
of misfits having to go on a common cause adventure together. All the characters already knew each other in some way. You don't meet characters and have to like build the relationships, they just know each other.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
They all dress in the same way unless you change their clothes, but by default they all dress in the same colour. Look at FF10 and tell me that they all dress in any way the same. They're all completely different colours. Same with FF9 and even 8
Yeah.
and 7.
Oh, Theurgy.
They're all very different from each other. You play FF15 and they've all got the same colour hair or different shades of dark. Same colour jackets or whatever. Ugh.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You have to manually drive the car, which takes pretty forever. I think I'm just bitter because it's not turn-based anymore. Unpopular would be liking 13. I don't hate 13. I just don't like the characters. I think the gameplay is really good. Like the battle. The synergy system I think is really, really good. When it gets going. When you get full on into the synergy system. Is it? No, the paradigm system. That's what it's called. I think it's really good.
I'm not even going to bother with this.
But it has the same problem that I have with 12, whereas the gameplay is way better than the characters and the storyline.
Yeah.
I like the story of 13, I just wish it was told to us rather than having to read it.
Best to stay on.
Oh, you went Nando's. Free Nando's?
Oh, that's the best. That's the best kind of Nando's.
That's most of your Nando's. 'Cause I'm paying for it.
Yeah, unless I go without you.
But then there'd be problems. Then you just wouldn't tell me.
Hello.
I've not played
You really need
13.3 except I played a demo and I just did not like it. I think we have to accept the fact that Final Fantasy is not turn-based anymore. They've been gradually going away from turn-based since 12.
Yeah.
Am I
Was
alone in this?
16 not turn-based.
Not at all. Absolutely not. It's literally not even an RPG. Which is bizarre to say, that a mainline Final Fantasy game is literally not an RPG.
That is pretty odd.
In what way does Final Fantasy 16 slot into the genre of role-playing game? Tell me that, guys. Just tell me now how. In what way? The numbers go up when you level up? Is that about it? But other than that, it's a complete action game. There's no status effects. You can't get blinded or silenced or poisoned or anything like that. They don't exist in the game. I don't think you're alone, Jelly, because I disliked 13 enough to not want to play it twice.
Yeah.
But I did like the synergy thing. But even then it takes a while to get into that. Dragon Quest 11 is so good. Oh yeah, Expedition 13 I've been... Oh, sorry, Expedition 33. I've been looking forward to that one as well, actually, but I keep forgetting when it's coming out. Have they said when it's coming out? Because that's like the next new turn-based RPG that's coming out that looked really good in that PlayStation State of Play or whenever I saw it. I need to keep my eye on that one. No release date yet.
Loot that chest.
That's fine. We've got games to play now that Sea of Stars has happened.
Yeah, I do like Sea of Stars. It's very pretty.
They put co-op in the game, guys, for free.
Down the stairs.
And apparently, they did add new combos
All right.
since the update.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know what's new and what's old, but they added
Excuse
some.
me, Fuku, you said there was a gatekeeper on this floor. And there ain't.
That's a one-way
You
teleport.
liar.
Clive is the main voice of Expedition 33. Did you see Ben Starr go on stage during the, was it the Golden Joystick Awards? And he went on stage and just went, the fact that there's no Bloodborne in 60 FPS officially is a disgrace, then just left the stage. It was pretty funny.
And how many cheers did he get?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and Baldur's Gate's
Finally.
going crossplay as well, Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yes. Oh, I saw a meme where it was like this guy walking past the door. No, walking out of the door, sorry. And it was like, finally moving on to a new game and getting past my Baldur's Gate 3 addiction. And then someone else grabbed him from the doorway and was like, patch 8.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
It's funny
me.
because I'll look at articles online that report on the new updates for Baldur's Gate 3 and the stuff they're adding, and I'll look at the comments and people be like, please stop, I've done 5 playthroughs already, I can't do another one. But I have to now.
Wait,
What?
this isn't where I should be. Is it?
You're on floor 28. Oh,
No, it is. It is.
oh,
It is.
quite. You can't see the word, but there's...
Arca.
Arca. Oh, you can keep going then. Now you gotta fight these birds.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing full moon stuff now.
No, the gateway opened. Oh, let's do this. Why not? Go on.
Is this a Theurgy?
Yeah, it's her Theurgy.
What does it do?
It's a buff. It either heals them or it buffs them or does something. There you go, everything up. Which will be good for Akihiko. Although, also means I can't... Oh, you can heal, I guess.
How does her Theurgy go up then? Is it just a bit each turn? Or a bit each fight?
Yeah, and it's when she does like the navigation stuff, which she does anyway, so it sort of goes up passively. But you can ask her to do stuff which boosts it a bit more. But you don't see you don't see it being boosted, because obviously she's not in the lineup there. You just get a pop-up thing when
Gotta say, Gina, you must be like over leveled for these bosses, because I did 2 damage. You got hit for 2 damage.
yeah. I don't know how though, because
Hello,
well,
Floop.
to be fair, I'm pretty sure we should have gone past this before we got to the second full moon boss, and that did level us up like 16 times, something like that, something silly.
I just don't know, like... I don't know the game enough to know. Is it going to get harder before...
Yeah,
Like, how
No,
quick?
it
How
will.
soon is it going to get hard?
it'll go hard.
Okay. What floor are we on? 28! I
Yep.
remembered. Out of 100? More? 200?
260 something.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Sure it's not 256?
it is not. I think it's 268, something like that. Wait, are we all still buff?
That's what she said. What floor are we on? Tim just quoted me. How soon will it get hard? The doctor said it would take 2 to 3 hours.
I'm running out of
SP.
SP.
Did we say yes to items in battle or no?
Yes, but nothing that does damage.
Right.
or nothing that targets the enemy, basically.
I missed a bunch of treasure chests. I'll have to catch up what they were in the VOD.
Not too much, to be honest.
You got the poison bow
Yeah, which is
and
no point
the
using.
wakasashi, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it was a sword.
Use your sword.
Oh, come on. They're all so close.
Thanks, dude.
They are. They're all in orange and yellow.
The main character's Theurgy goes up so slowly, even when you're boosting it.
Time goes by so slowly.
Oh, for the list. Oh, right.
Are you allowed to boost it though? Because
What do you mean?
isn't the method of boosting his Theurgy using personas?
Yeah. But I can use personas to buff, I can use personas to heal. One foe. Jumpy. Flippin' heck.
Do it make me shoot myself in the head?
Actually, I should have used it on one of the others because I think this is a firebird.
You didn't say resist.
No, it won't. Theurgies ignore resistances, but they don't ignore weaknesses. So if there was a chance that one of the other two, might be weak to
Oh,
fire,
I see.
then it would have done more. But I don't think they are.
Can Fuka find out?
Yeah.
If Persona or Metaphor is
Didn't wanna
anything to
do
go
another.
by, it's possible. What are the odds that Metaphor wins Game of the Year?
Yeah, it's not. It's weak to wind and bang bang.
Isn't most things. What do you think wins Game of the Year? You got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor.
Well, it'll probably be metaphor.
Well, I don't know. The competition's pretty strong. Black Myth Wukong.
That was this year. Feels like that came out ages ago.
Black Myth Wukong,
Yeah.
the Chinese game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this year. Might have been like near the beginning of it, but so was Rebirth. That was like February.
Oh. See, these are weak to wind, so this will do extra damage on it.
Yeah, the Elden Ring DLC is in the Game of the Year nominations. I don't know why. They've allowed DLCs for some reason.
Is there does it have to be big enough to basically be a whole?
Well, no, it has to
game?
be good enough to be considered nominated for Game of the Year. That's all it is. And because it
Right.
was really well received and made stupid money and had the critics raving, they've decided to allow it because they know that they'll get complaints either way. People are like, but it was so good, it should be allowed. Or there's people saying, but it's DLC, just make a DLC
Yeah,
category.
yeah, yeah. I reckon Metaphor could win it. It wasn't for me, but I've seen how popular it is.
I think Black Myth Wukong might do it just because there's a lot of Chinese voters.
What's the plan?
Might be right.
I think it should be a separate category as well.
Yeah.
And my argument for that isn't because Elden Ring doesn't deserve it. My argument is that in the future, we could set a bad precedent. FF14 gets updates and expansions and DLCs all the time. Can you imagine if FF14 was up for Game of the Year every other year?
Oh, yeah.
It would be a bit silly,
That's
wouldn't it?
true.
Black Myth has a good shot. I think it's got a really good shot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit hard to say with games. I know what's going to win Best Movie of the Year.
I think Wiki's got that
Oh,
one easily.
yeah,
I
100%.
don't think I've ever watched movie awards or Oscars or anything like that.
1000%. I think it's going to win all the awards that it possibly can.
I don't think I've ever really proper sat down and watched the Oscars or anything else like that.
I haven't, but it's always plastered everywhere what wins and stuff.
Oh yeah, Astrobot's in contention as well. And so is Balatro.
This should kill them.
I need to play Balatro. I need to find out what the hype is about. If I missed anything, we've got Rebirth, Metaphor, Wukong, Balatro,
Rebirth could
Astrobot,
could be a
and
good one.
Elden Ring. It's a mobile game. Isn't it on console now as well? Or PC at least.
Yeah, let's head back.
I've got 6 names. I don't know if there's any more than that. Might be it. Yeah, I heard good things about Wukong. I heard it was like It was the most popular single-player game on Steam, like ever when it came out. Oh, is Veilguard
Dragon
up for Game of the
Age.
Year? You having a laugh? I heard it was okay, but come
Oh,
on.
really?
now.
I've heard loads of people raving about it.
I don't know.
I reckon that could be in the running. That's my vote, actually. Not my vote, but that's what I think might win. I've not played any of these.
I have to disagree. I have to think Wukong has got a better chance than Dragon Age.
Hello.
It's not even nominated. Ha! Okay.
Oh,
That's hilarious. Never mind.
never mind then. Well, did it come out too late in the year?
Wonderful.
Maybe
I
it'll
don't
be
know.
included in next year's. Oh,
I'm not
thanks.
sure.
By all
I know that is a rule. If it comes out too late, they don't allow it.
Yeah. Because it's not got time to...
But then it might also just have been not that good enough. Came out a couple weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah, probably is too late then. It might be up for it 2025.
Perhaps. With the games we've got coming out, makes you wonder if it will even be in contention, because we've got Monster Hunter Wilds coming out in January.
That's true. What am I doing?
Are you full mooning, or are you...
The heck am I doing? Well, 18 days till the full moon.
Oh. Oh, is Silent Hill 2 in there as well? Game of the Year.
That was the remake, right?
Yeah. The remake that had no business being as good as it was. Because it was made by the people who made Layers of Fear. And Layers of Fear was criticised for being a walking simulator with jump scares.
Yeah.
Albeit a decent walking simulator,
just
because
do this.
a walking simulator isn't automatically a bad genre. It's just not everyone's cup of tea a lot of the time, because you don't really do much to play it. Are remakes their own category? Nope. Because last year the Resident Evil 4 remake was nominated.
Yeah, I don't think they... Look at this guy. He's a mood.
I know a lot of people said that he's like not holding back.
2 hot dogs on the go.
Is that even necessary? Just finish one, then start the next one. Jesus Christ, sir. Hit like, people. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Hey, Finn.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, Port Iron Station.
I would have swapped out
Is it the
Erdtree with
cat?
something like Stellar Blade.
Is it the cat? Not the cat. It must be...
Okay, so Silent Hill
It's
2
a
is not
flower
in
woman.
contention, but it's probably up for like best horror game.
please come ag-
I don't want... I'm fairly sure I remember not needing the reward for that, so I'm not going to do it.
I have heard that the Silent Hill 2 purists weren't crazy happy with the remake because of the atmosphere was a bit less atmospheric, and the fact that it's now like a third-person game changes the feel. But I think for those like the casual players, it was really good. They liked it. Observer. I don't know that game. Rebirth would be classed as a remake. That is true. A remake of... The remake of most of the first disc of a PS1 game.
First disc?
Yeah, Rebirth doesn't even go to disc 2 in PS1.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
How many more games are there?
One.
Oh.
But to be fair, what happens in disc 2 and 3, you probably could just put that in one game.
Fair enough.
Because the first disc was all about exploring the whole world. The second and third was more like, now let's get the story concluded.
Oh, right, okay.
And the third disc in original FF7 was literally just the final dungeon and the final boss fight and the final cutscene. That's the entire disc. But because it was like a big cutscene, I'm guessing it took quite a lot of space.
I still wanted to play Rebirth, actually. We've got it.
Yeah. And now that I'm... Oh, someone asked me this yesterday. It might have been Aaron. And I didn't answer it properly because I got distracted by the FF10 challenge. You said, how's my playthrough of Rebirth going?
You stopped, didn't you?
My answer was, at the time, I said, I haven't played it since last time because... And then something happened, I never answered it from there. And I remembered it I remembered it this morning that I never actually finished the answer. The reason I've not played it is because I went back to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Oh, yes, you did.
Because I realised I hadn't completed it. And then when I went back to it, I realised that my save file had been deleted. Somehow. No, it wasn't deleted, it's because I started it on the other PS5.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So when I started it on the other PS5, I realised my save wasn't there. And I thought about transferring it, but then I was like, you know what? I forgot what happened at the beginning anyway. I'll start again. And now I have.
Yes.
And now I'm further than I was. So I'm going to finish Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart before I play anything else single player.
Yep.
Eventually. That was a long-winded answer what we got there.
No school.
You're complaining? Alright, Lisa Simpson. What's your impression on Rift Apart?
Oh.
I think...
Does anyone know what this is it any good? This amenity suit. Can you
Shall
look it
I
up?
Google it?
Because it's 9,800 yen, so I don't want to...
Oh, you've already got something open. There we go. What's it called?
Amenity suit. Persona 3,
Yeah.
not 2. That's...
It might... Hold on.
Oh, there.
I'll copy that. Oh, where?
The first one. Here we go. Defense 101.
And extra 30 HP.
Ooh, that could be helpful. Alright, go on then.
So you've got to decide now. You can't just look at your equipment and be like,
No,
let me
because
think.
it's here. You've got to...
So you can't click don't buy, check your equipment, go back to the TV?
No, because then... I
It's
think-
now or never?
Yeah, then the
Jesus.
show's over. If I remember right. Let's get it. It's fine. We can get more money.
Man. Let's hope it's good. I tend to hate remakes. I don't need any more of the original because I can just replay the original. Hello, wet paper bag.
Hey!
He said it's amazing. Best suit in the game.
Ooh, okay.
Is he? This early? Surely not.
I don't know. But we'll see. 101 is pretty high for this point in the game, I think.
Hmm.
If I check my equipment after this.
I doubt it. I have no idea about this game. Mr. Bag. Sir. How could you?
So my equipment at the moment is 69. Defense is 69.
Now, 101.
It will be once it is delivered. It usually takes a couple of days.
That's the problem with having a calendar system in your video game. You've got to wait days in the game. Like in real life.
Who wants to talk to me? I imagine it's probably Elizabeth, but...
Better be good. Just took a train for this.
Alright. Looks like it might be. Oh, actually, I think it's the... Yeah.
Why are there two people hanging out on the stairs?
They're always there.
But they're not sat down. They're just stood there on the stairs hanging out.
Yeah. Oh. It's both of these. Hello. Yes, thank you.
I'd say what there needs to be a re-release of or a remaster of when we get there, if we ever get there. Dragon Quest 8, please. Please. Finn! 46 months.
Oh my god.
Finn.
Thank you, Finn.
Thank you, Finn.
We got some
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a remake, just sort that out. There is one remake I really liked, and I don't think it's even really technically a remake because the game is the same. It just has been remade. They didn't change anything really, not much. Demon's Souls.
Oh yeah.
They should just bring Dragon Quest VIII to the Switch. Just port the 3DS version and take away the touchscreen stuff, if there is any, I don't know. Then again, the Switch has got touchscreen, so they just incorporate it somehow.
I'm waiting for the inevitable Persona 4 remake, because it's going to happen.
Crisis Core was good. Yeah, that was remade.
Yeah, because that was originally on the PSP, wasn't it?
Yeah, there needs to be a new term for games that get remakes, but they're remade to be the same as the original.
The exact same.
Like
I don't know, that's remake.
Yeah, but Rebirth is a remake, but it's completely different than the original.
I would call it a reimagining then.
They call it a remake, it's literally in the title. I don't know what to do. We need an additional term. It's like we need... Remaster is taking the original game and just improving on it. Like taking the code of the original game and improving it.
Yeah, remaster.
Like FF10 is the one. FF10 is a remaster because it's the same game. They just upgraded it. They didn't recode it from the ground up.
Just
re. A redo. Revision.
I don't know, it's remake. I think when you make a remake, you have a choice whether to make it exactly the same or to switch it up a bit. They're both still remakes of the same game.
True, I suppose.
I don't need you.
I need to.
So, but,
I want a Legend of Dragoon or a Blue Dragon to get a remake.
go to work.
That'd be pretty cool. But if they do Blue Dragon, would they have the rights to that boss music? Because they're best. Because you ain't getting rid of that.
Oh, yeah.
Here and all in your eyes, showing you what you can see.
Oh.
Imagine telling your friend you don't need them. I know you walked over to them specifically to say it. You're like, I don't need you.
I don't need you.
Oh, is this Dark Hour? Is this Full Moon Boss?
I forgot that you met these so early on.
Damn, he just murdered a fool. Shirtless and everything.
He's always shirtless.
Damn it. FF9 needs a good remake. If that Nvidia leak is still to be believed, it will happen.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
It looks like you're wearing a stethoscope.
Yeah, no, it's an MP3 player. And earphones. What? He's so annoying.
You just sat there.
He's so annoying.
Uncontroversial
Trust me.
opinion. FF7 should have had a single accurate remake game. An unfaithful trilogy for $70 each is an affront. Yeah.
Splitting it into 3 games does feel like a little bit of a, you know, money grab. In a way. I'm not mad at it because I don't know, I'm not a super... I never disliked FF7, but I never really played it much when I was younger, so I'm not like a super fan.
It's difficult because the game certainly could be split into multiple releases, considering how big they've decided to make it. But I would rather they didn't make it quite as big and then just combine Midgar with the game that we already have in Rebirth.
Oh, it's you.
And then maybe it could have been 2 releases.
Yeah.
And you could have shrunk Midgar down to not be the padded game that it was.
Right, so... Yeah, 101.
I've
Plus
already,
30 HP.
I've already realised your opinions are going to be very different from mine, Jai.
Oh, he can wear...
I'm too old school. Theurgy only seems possible, but it's a lot of item grind, ain't it?
I suppose so.
You got a good point there, Flute. Are we complaining about having more games than less?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why, because, like, Paperbag said that the original will always be there, and you've said that a lot as well.
Yeah, yeah. I
Which
fully
is
believe
fine,
it.
but the only reason that I feel like you can still warrant disappointment is that when you play the original, like for example FF9, I've played it so many times that I know all its flaws, and it's like, imagine if they just did this one thing or added this one thing to this one bit to make it better.
Yeah.
What a missed opportunity. And the remake happens,
what
and
you
you're like,
mean.
oh, I hope they address what I just said, but then everything's completely different and is not even there to be addressed anymore. And it's like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I still have the
see what you
original, but I
mean.
don't have the thing that I hoped would be added.
Who's that? Oh yeah.
So, yeah, there's just those kind of things. You can manipulate the chest drops by reloading a save if you're looking for, I don't know, Thunder Boost for Akihiko's Theurgy, Equips, or Incense.
Oh
You
really?
can manipulate what's in those chests.
Interesting.
I didn't know you could do that.
There's a couple of things that I know that I want later on in the game.
Is that why it's called Reload, Lazy Lounge? Lazy's Lounge.
Or do I? Because realistically, who do I need in the final battle? Definitely Akihiko, definitely Yukari. But who's the third? Ken, probably.
The same goes for Monday
Unfortunately.
Door Spawn. Oh, Monado Door Spawns. Wait, is this Xenoblade?
No.
Monado's a sword in Xenoblade. Is it a general term in this game as well?
There's doors that you encounter later.
Damn
In
doors.
Tartarus. I'm not talking to you, God, I hate you
It's like
so
in the
much.
Ultima games where you can fight the floor.
No, you don't fight the door, you go in the door.
Oh. In the old school Ultima games, you could literally like fight grass. Like, you get a random encounter and your enemy is grass that's come to life. It's just like, what?
Monad, that's it. Monad doors.
Dangerously close. Do you remember when they were doing 8 out of 10 cats does countdown and the word gonad came up as they were
yeah.
putting the letters up, gonad.
Wait,
And he was like, if S is the next letter, I'm taking my shirt off.
doing? Cleaning his
Is he
glove.
clean? He is. He's just cleaning his boxing glove.
Fair enough.
He's got to get the bloodstains off it.
None of them want to spend time with me. How rude.
If your enemy is grass, you're the bad guy.
Have you got anything? Oh, okay.
You know what, Jai? I'm actually really happy that Reignited Trilogy exists. Because without it, we wouldn't have had a
Sure.
good Spyro game in literal decades.
Yeah. I'm glad they came out.
Like, imagine if Reignited didn't exist. Even though they're made to be like the same as the originals. They didn't exist. The last good Spyro game would have been 1999 or something. I guess you could count some people liking the third Legend of Dragon game or whatever it was, but I've not played it. If you want to do easy chest checks, on a new night, climb Tartarus from start again to refresh climbing levels. Find a floor with a chest and a teleport back to the entrance and save the game, and then you can just keep reopening it, I guess, until you get the best thing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd be specifically looking for though. To be honest. Like in the chest. Armor, I suppose, but I don't know if where I am at Tartarus, if there's any better armor than I have.
Do you know if they're doing any more Spyro? Don't know. And I don't think there's even like a company united with developers in it to even make another one at this point, because I don't even know if Toys for Bob are doing anything now. Because they got purchased by Microsoft, but since then they're just like, there's been nothing. Except that freaking Wumpa game, Wumpa League. Was that Toys for Bob? I bet those poor souls hated working on that. That's what I choose to believe. Imagine taking Crash Bandicoot and making friggin' live service game out of it. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Oh no, it's not like the Crash Bandicoot trilogy sold like 20 million copies, is it? No. And then Crash 4 sold like 5 or 6 million. No, let's make a live service game and crash the IP. Joking, pun intended. Yes, Microsoft owns Spyro and the Crash IP, and Toys for Bob is an independent studio, that's right. So they're hiring them to make them. So whether they choose to hire anyone to make them, maybe they won't.
Every time I want to go to Tartarus, these people want to spend time with me.
Bus.
And when I want to spend time with them, they don't.
I want to do life-threatening danger work with you. You want to watch TV. I like how that increases your courage, but not fighting for your life.
I know. Nothing about Tartarus. Oh.
Makes you brave.
No. What you got?
It's a I'm good.
Tell me you're an introvert without telling me you're an introvert. Courage goes up when you watch TV.
No, thank you.
Thanks.
We need to fight grass. Snoop Dogg has left the chat.
What's the next Theurgy that we can get?
So bright.
We've got Jack Brothers.
King and I, best friends.
King and I for heavy ice damage to one foe. Best friends isn't worth getting. Oh, actually, I know where I want to go.
You really meant it when you said I don't need you. To Mitsuru, whatever her name is.
Scarlet Havoc could be worth having. Severe slash damage to all those, but I ain't getting that anytime soon.
Why is Detonator just an interracial gay couple on the poster? Who's the Detonator in that scenario?
So I think I'm pretty much stuck with the Theurgies I have at the moment.
We have not finished Persona. Like, we're not even anywhere near finished this game yet. Right?
No,
This playthrough's got a long way to go.
I'm still right at the beginning.
Xenoblade 4. If Xenoblade 4 is a Switch 2 only game, is that a buy system for a game scenario? Not for me.
I was about to say that's a question for you to answer, not me.
It wouldn't be for me because
I'm saving the next slot.
there's not enough on the Switch to warrant me getting one yet, like a new Switch.
I still can't go to... Let me go to Tartarus, what the hell? Why can't I go?
I didn't get a Switch until more stuff started being available for it, and the fact...
Wait.
What are you doing?
Just a pause.
She just logged into Pokemon TCG Pocket for some reason.
I got a booster.
You get notifications when you get boosters?
Yeah.
How?
It tells me.
It doesn't tell me.
Just allow notifications.
Doesn't tell
and
me
it tells
jack.
you. See what I get.
This is BS. Turn it down at least.
Psyduck, Seaking, Wooloo, Dugtrio,
You...
and a shiny Magneton. What?
I've been wanting that for ages.
What, Magneton?
Yes!
Oh, this is like the second one I've got.
Oh, come on.
Or something. Oh no, it's not. It said no. I could have sworn I had one.
There's probably
Maybe I'm
two different... I think there's two
mistaken.
different designs. Maybe you've got that one. Yeah.
I got a Magneton. Whoa.
Jesus. It's going to be none
You're
left.
gonna run out of beads.
No, I have loads left.
Okay. That's it. I opened my pack.
Well, I'm opening mine
Anyway.
then. I'm opening mine.
Open
I'm
yours.
doing it.
Tell us what you get.
Apparently, this is what we do now. I'll show the camera.
Look, you're here. Why can't we go? Oh, then again, Akihiko and Mitsuru aren't here. Fine, do you know what? I'm just going to bed.
All right, get a load of this. This is my look compared to Gina's. Ekins,
Yeah.
Clefable,
Yeah.
Cottony,
Yeah.
Drowsy. You know what the sad part about that is? Drowsy's new. I don't have a Drowsy. This is my first. This is my first Drowsy.
I've got loads of drowsy.
Oh, I bet you do, Gina. And a Dodrio.
That was a bit crap.
Welcome to my life.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
At least I got some pack points so I can finally buy an Omastar. Because I don't have that either. Let me guess, you've got 4.
Princess Hey Gina, battle me live.
Who said that?
Finn,
I'll battle you live right now if you want.
go on, you can battle Nathan.
Shall we see what happens? All we need is a device that allows you to capture your screen from your phone and put it. I'll put it on the screen. No, because then you see my hand.
Yeah, that's true.
You won't catch me that easy. Even though I suggested it.
I was about to say.
How many are you selling? No?
I...
Best friends, nah. It's been clipped. Best friends don't need that.
How many are you amateur?
Where is that freaky police officer in the corner?
I'm just gonna sell these.
I'll take that.
Go on, Finn. I challenge you. Right here, right now.
Might keep that.
And I'll do a running commentary of what happens.
Right, I can sell these because I can never use them. So
How many? Sure now. All right. I'll take that.
In fact, anyone, first person to say I volunteer as tribute,
you're gonna battle.
I'll battle them on Pokemon TCG.
Lovely. Running a little sale today.
I opened my packs too. Let me guess, you got another Venusaur, another Blastoise, a Gengar EX, all the stuff I'm missing. Actually, to be fair, I've got a Charizard EX.
That what you want?
I just don't have a Charmeleon.
I've got a Charmeleon.
I volunteer as... Oh, I don't play Pokemon. Farfetch would have been worse. They're actually not too bad in the game because they have only 60 HP, but they do like 40 damage for 1 energy. So they're
Hey, Jack.
cheap, decent early damage.
I am...
Everything's stocked here.
Oh, I probably should.
Huh? Made up from good.
Should what? Oh, you're spending money.
Armor.
They got me spending.
Ooh, spending all your money on me and spending time on me.
She's got me spending. Usually when it's Nando's. Hello,
Too
Chloe.
crowded.
Chloe Beth. How you doing? I'll play if you are. I'm not very good though. I don't mind. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will tell you the password
I have no
for a
idea.
private match, and the first person.
The first person, yeah.
Yeah. It is NGP, all caps.
NGP.
Finn's ready when I am. So tell you what, Finn, NGP, that's the passcode. All caps, NGP. New Game Plus. I am literally searching right now. Let's see what happens.
Hey,
We're all good, Beth. How are you? Save money for the rare fortune when you go to Tartarus. You have to spend money in Tartarus? I thought it was just those keys.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's Finn. Alright, go on then.
Oh no.
You know what deck I'm using. Time to annoy. You already know.
The one you used to keep using against me.
Yeah. Oh no!
Is it
Yeah!
fighting?
Yeah!
How do you know?
You can see the symbol on the energy thing.
Oh.
Ah, that's not what we wanted at all. Ah, what a disaster.
Did I link the Google Doc in the Discord if it's of help? What Google Doc is this, sorry? But yeah, anything that's a help. would be great.
Floors 44 to 69, slot 2, Twilight Fragments drops. Would you like
Yes, do you know what? I can't find anywhere online that tells you what is in those because I know the Twilight Fragment chests are the same, like they don't change. But nobody online has made a list of what they all are on each, at least just the boss floors.
Right, so Finn has a fighting fire deck. I'm dark. I'm just pure dark all the way. And unfortunately, it's my turn first, which I didn't really want. And he's got a Moltres.
That's what Floop's doing. I appreciate you, Floop. Yes, that's a good point, actually. Can I go to Tartarus tonight? Because I would like to. And... if I am...
I've got a Misty card, but I'm not using it.
Oh, I know why.
Boss floors can't be rolled, I think. I've been working on the MG chests with someone on a forum online.
I thought they were just the same. I thought you always got the same things in them.
Ah, Chloe, you're already at Finn's. You're watching on his TV.
Oh, yeah, you're going for the thingy tomorrow, aren't you?
Apparently. What an interesting scenario we find ourselves in. He's powering up a Moltres right now, which is not a fantastic situation.
Fire and fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to say brave, and then I went to say bold move.
Bold move.
It looks like we're never going to Tartarus.
I don't know, it looks like it's doing okay so far. We're never going to Tartarus ever again.
Every time I want to go, they want to talk. And I need to do this with her because it gets her a passive ability.
I'm guessing you just gotta like... what's the word?
Yay!
You gotta get through the dates, right?
There we go. Done it. Reduces the SP cost of recovery skills to 50% of the normal SP cost.
How'd you pull that off?
Nice. We'll just talk to her a few times.
Is that a permanent buff?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's passive as well, so it's just... They all only learn one, right? Or do I have to keep talking to her? I think it's just one.
Well, I think you've killed my coughing. If you get lucky.
Oh, I couldn't have gone to Tartarus tonight anyway.
The extra damage you just used with the Blaine card, though, I don't think it works with Moltres. That was lucky.
I would be impressed if I was late to the party tomorrow.
That would be quite an accomplishment.
Nathan's going around early tomorrow to watch the wrestling. So
Ashley's idea.
Enjoy.
I asked him if he wanted to come over tonight, and he said no. So, you can't pin this one on me, Governor.
What do you think of Queen's Blood, Nathan?
It's okay. It's quite... It's different.
Whose blood?
I certainly don't think it's better than either Tetramaster or Triple Triad.
Oh, card games.
Card games. But it's alright.
I'm trying to decide which, when I've got nothing else to do, which social links to level up.
Yes, she does, you thirsty lesbian.
Ooh.
Book nerd. Does Rhea Ripley have a match tomorrow? To be fair, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Although she is wearing a... what's those masks that you wear with the long black noses? Alchemy...
Oh, I know what you mean. The Witch Doctor mask.
Yeah, she's wearing one of them.
Oh.
Because the storyline is she's broken a nose, or whatever it is, or an orbital bone. Yeah, that's what it is. So she's got to wear a face mask for it, but she's decided to thematically do that. I think the nose comes off for the match, but...
Oh, yes. Also, remember to go to the shrine daily before doing social events. Forgot.
Did you roll the tails again, Finn? Ah, that is bad luck. Pure bad luck.
Plague Doctor, that's it. not
That's
Witch
the
Doctor.
word, thank
Plague
you.
Doctor mask.
I don't think it is one, but it looks like it. She looks like Batman, kinda.
Oh, for God's sake, look.
Go.
What ails you?
I want to go to Tartarus.
I'll
Hey, Tantacles.
Hello!
then take care of cleaning.
How do, how do?
This time I...
I've never had a hot pot. Have you ever had a hot pot?
What's in it?
So... Oh. Increase the effects of buffs on self. Nice. The hot pot I'm thinking of, there's a place that opened up recently in our city. And basically you get a big pot of whatever broth you choose, and you get the meats uncooked and the vegetables or whatever. You put them on a stick and you dip them into the broth for as long as you want until they're cooked, and then you take them out and you eat them.
I have to apologise now, Finn. You've gone tails 3 times in a row. This is just unfair to you now. Like this isn't even cool anymore. Like you didn't deserve that. 3 in a row. That's nuts.
A hot pot, yeah. I've never had one. No stick, just put it in. Just chuck it all in.
This is quite the turn I'm taking, as you've noticed.
Is it this one I want to go to? I'll be honest. Whenever I play this, I never use the shrine. I don't want that.
What is it?
Can't use it. Heal support. That is better. Good, but the folks I was with added a ton of mushrooms halfway through and I'm allergic. That's a bit rude.
That's a weird, because
That's
like
really rude.
of all people who would know that you're allergic as well. No, hot pot's not familiar. I'm not sure if I've had it before.
I've never
but,
had a hot pot.
The thing is, I don't have to like and ah about it, because if you made it, there'd be no onions, and that automatically means I'll eat it. So that's handy, isn't it?
This one, because I think he's available to speak to today.
Using a potion on your magma. Bold move. I think it's gonna die no matter what anyway.
This is a waste of time. Ooh. Oh well. To be fair, all I had to do was social links anyway, so I'm not too fast. Can I actually go to Tartarus now? What deadline
the
approaches?
deadline approaches.
For a request you accepted a while ago. Oh, it's the flower one. I don't want it. I don't want your reward, alright?
Could be really
I'm
good.
not interested.
Why did you heal Magmar if he's gonna die anyway?
Oh, finally.
I do have to question this. You know what? I don't want Muck to die. So he shall not.
Oh, there's a person. Ooh,
Give
oops.
this our best shot.
I think that's what Elizabeth called me about the other day, and I ignored her.
Rude.
Whoops.
Let's get a move on, party people. Ooh, I spy some treasure.
Let's see what the enemies are like here.
What does I can't even say it. Subsequent. It's a new night visiting. All chests are respawned fresh on the earlier floors 1 to 28 that you've been to already, if you need spare items.
Oh, I don't necessarily right now. In particular, I don't think. But it's good to know subsequent.
Ah, gotcha.
It's
That
good
probably
to
makes
know
more sense.
for the future if I do start like running low or whatever.
Oh, that's fine. It looked like a word, subsequent. It looked like it could have been a word.
In this situation, it won't
How's it going?
Uh,
You're winning.
yes. Finn is going to try and tank my attack with the center scorch. And I'm now looking at my setup to see if there's a way I can kill it in this turn, but I don't think I can.
Question for me. If Nathan did a Pokemon Smash or Pass, could you predict what he'd pick? Yeah, I think I could. I think I could.
He's going to start throwing names out now of Pokemon, and Gina's going to predict what I would say.
Yeah, go on.
I have now poisoned his center scorch. Frank the Pokemon. Give me back my husband!
He'd definitely smash Frank the Pokemon.
Don't know about that.
Wait, what's this for?
You just red carded all of my X speeds, man. Then let me draw my potions. Jesus.
Great dodge, Jinpei-kun!
Yeah, that's a good point, Lazy's Lounge, actually.
What's the plan? Welcome to the Koga stall.
Go to floor, hit M.
What should I do?
I think that's LB
In this situation,
in Xbox terms.
I don't mean to brag. I like this deck. When I draw the right cards, that is.
Yes.
I'll give you a thanks.
that was close. Nice.
Now, in all fairness, Finn didn't deserve to lose that because he had a Moltres and he rolled tails 3 times in a row.
Oh,
And that's just unfair.
That's, yeah.
That
That's
thing would
harsh.
have wrecked me a bit if he'd have got a heads at least once because he could have killed something in one. He deserved a bit more. He deserved some kills in that one. And he could have won.
Garchomp.
Now's the time.
Which one's Garchomp?
Ah, no, gotcha.
He'd probably pass. I think.
I would. You're right. Because it's a big dragon looking thing. I think it's a dragon type. I can't think what other type it is. What about Machamp?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
No, that's Machoke. I think that's Machoke.
I think it was Machoke, actually.
I've got to
I
find
don't
that.
remember it having extra arms.
I want to find that clip.
I think you'd smash Machamp.
Am I going to be able to find that clip?
Work out there.
Because
Or
it was
he'd
on.
smash you.
It must have been in a best of. I'd find it. Yeah, Machamp would probably call the shots in that scenario. I don't think I would.
Vaporeon would be a smash, and we all know it.
Who's next?
I'm not going to smash Machamp.
No,
No.
but he'd smash you.
I'm going to be that guy who's different. I'm not going for Vaporeon
Why not?
because it's a fish with
They're
legs.
all different animals.
Yeah, but it's like a fish with legs. So
Okay.
it's like I don't know. Fish don't do it for me.
Hey, there's a treasure
I don't want
chest.
to fight you. Go away. I had a Charizard waiting to wreck you, but not enough energy. That's the downside to having 2 energy decks.
We were once all fish.
Is that each turn you might not get the energy you need. What?
I
it's a strong one.
I have to feel sorry for you on that one, Finn. 3 tails in a row was just criminal.
Fascinating take on the smashability of mermaids. That's a very good point.
Mermaids in general, perhaps, but it's like a dog mermaid. And now Hulk Hogan wants to fight you.
Yeah.
How'd they get away with that? Isn't there like a likeness thing that they did like?
What, blonde hair and a blonde stash?
It's exactly the same look, and he's even wearing no clothes except the pants and the wrestling boots.
But they've not called it, like...
Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
Sulk Logan.
It's called Steel Gigas.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is. That has to be a likeness thing there almost. Bulk Bogan.
It would
Original
only count if Hulk Hogan somehow managed to trademark the moustache and the hair.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They'd probably try, but I don't think you can. I'll be honest.
How about Lugia? Probably not.
Oh jeez.
I'm pickier than you thought, apparently. No, I don't think I will smash a giant flying psychic slappy hand bird. Lopunny. Well, obviously. I'm only human. Have you seen Lopunny? Let's put it this way, they could have substituted Lola Bunny in Space Jam for Lopunny and it would have been like...
Basically the same.
Or are you dancer? Are we human? Or are we dancer?
You can't
Your
do
system be alright when you dream of home tonight. There is no message we're receiving. Let me know, is your heart still beating? Are we human? Or are we dancer? I know that song, man. That's like... I'm not like a huge Killers fan, but there's just some Killers songs that I really like, and that's one of them. Livani, is that the one after or before Lopunny? Or is that not anything to do with Lopunny? For some reason I thought it was. Livani, what's that look like?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Come on, give me a Theurgy.
Even if you did misspell it, I don't think I recognise or remember what it looks like. Livani. I know sort of like what you mean because I've heard the name, but I can't picture what it looks like at all. The grass one. See, I'm thinking of Lilligant now. Because it begins with the same letter and it's a grass type. Jinx. I'm in the right light, maybe. Blaziken. Blaziken's cool. Maybe. Fire chicken. Firefighting chicken.
Bash.
It missed. That's because he's slowing in his age, in his aging state. Is there a special attack that Sulk Sogan does? Where he drops the leg drop on you?
No.
He doesn't do the leg drop?
No.
Does he body slam you?
No.
Why would you go through the effort of making a Hulk Hogan enemy and not have him do any of the moves?
I don't know.
They're like the only 2 moves he did. Boots you in the face, leg drop, and a body slam now and then. Unless you're going like way back in the 70s in Japan, then he'll probably like give you some other move now and then. Does he point at you and then shake his finger?
No.
Alright, maybe there's no suing going on after all. Gardevoir, that's probably a yes. Oh, you knocked him
down.
out. Quick, go for the cover. Oh yeah, you're not allowed. You have to say no to every one of those.
Yeah.
Does that hurt to do?
Yes, it does.
Oh, he kicked out. He does point at you. He did point.
Didn't do that though.
No, true.
Oh, go on.
Gallade. I vaguely remember what that one looks like. Shuckle? Probably not. I think it's just a turtle, but like... It doesn't even evolve, does it, Shuckle?
Doesn't, does it?
No, poor Shuckle.
Mewtwo. I think this would be interesting.
Like the beads.
Like the bees. Yes, like the bees.
That's going to get quoted now. The fingers might be interesting.
Iron-lined pants.
That could be interesting
That's what
too.
I just picked up from Schmogan.
No, Sulk Sogan. Or Bulk Bogan. Bulk Bogan. Or was it Gulk Gogan?
Just change the letter every time you say it.
Yeah. You'll instantly know who I'm talking about, like with Mulk Mogan. Dulk Dogan. Rolk Rogan.
Leave me alone.
Lulk Logan. So he's the only wrestler they've decided to just put in the game.
Yeah.
You think there might be a Japanese one?
Well, have you been making use of your physical skills? Not in the slightest.
Does Theurgy count?
No. None of them are physical. Except for Aegis's, but I can't use it. Well, I can, but she'll...
She's a shield?
She'll boost it up so slowly.
Time goes by. So slowly.
There's a shadow. We heading up these stairs?
Thanks for subscribing, Goofier Avenger.
Thank you. Which one's the goofiest Avenger, you think? Probably Thor.
You know how I say thank you for subscribing when someone subscribes on YouTube when I remember or when I see it?
Yeah.
I realise that there's a 99% chance they're not there in the chat.
Yeah, they could have subscribed from a video.
Because the people who already know who we are the people who watch the streams. Very rarely do people find us and subscribe on YouTube because of the streams.
True. There's a chance they might be there, so it's still nice to thank them.
One day when I thank someone who subscribes, they'll say, no worries in the chat. And I'll be like, whoa, you're actually here. That never happens.
Oh, you Jesus.
Thank you for subscribing, or you Jesus. If Igus gets the land badge, it'll make grinding her Theurgy easier.
Really?
What's the land badge?
What does that do?
Or
then?
the space badge for getting high academics in the exam.
What does that do? Does it change how she boosts her Theurgy?
I'm not sure if I'm into birds with the massive beaks, Jai. I probably wouldn't smash a Moltres.
That's painful.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're leaving that with second degree burns, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
If you're here for that reason, speak now or forever hold your tongue.
Oh, it's a regen. Yeah, but how do they boost her Theurgy?
Level 1 can be found now. How does Igus boost her Theurgy in general?
By doing physical attacks, which I can't do.
That's true, you can't do that. So what does this badge normally do?
Regen. Health regen, so each turn she gains a little bit of HP.
Which is useful in general.
It's useful in general, but I'm trying to figure out how that would help.
Her Theurgy. Is there a
From
character who
Theurgy.
boosts it when healing? When getting healed?
Not when getting healed, no.
It's for once she can. Apparently she can eventually boost her Theurgy with healing? When she gets healed? Is that a thing?
I don't think the way they boost their Theurgy ever changes. I think it's always the same.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm the Persona noob, by the way. I don't know anything other than what I've already seen on the screen today and the previous streams. So I'm learning as we go. There's a boss.
It's a Tartarus boss, yeah.
Oh, it's like a mini boss.
Yeah, it's not.
Are you fighting a table?
Yeah. 2 tables, in fact.
If you look at that table's face, he is desperately trying to look innocent. Like he's not a live table. I'm actually a table that moves. You're poisoned now.
Oh.
That's a very grievous table. Can't believe that table would do that. Merlin must be around, because look at all the stuff floating around. Hockety pockety wockety whack. That's pitiful. You're still OP for these bosses. Seemingly.
Yeah, that poison's gonna mess me up though. I need to get it off. I'll get Akihiko to do it because he's just guarding at the moment.
And taking like 8 damage.
Wait, is it? What? No. I don't think I've got anything. I might just have to keep healing her. Has he got, no, he's only got healing.
Why is his elbow so pointy? Oh, it's the collar on his...
Yeah.
Not the collar, the thing on his sleeve. Was there an item called a manly meal?
Yeah, I think that might be what I cooked with Akihiko.
That was funny. Do you have an antidote? She just said out loud.
No, I don't.
We just looked through our bag and she's like, you have an antidote? And then we're just like, so I'm going to attack. You're good, right?
Yeah, poison won't kill her, but it will. If it's kept on her for long enough, it can take her down to 1 HP, and then one hit will kill her.
So poison itself never kills you?
No.
In that case, walk it off. Jeez. Kara.
I'll just keep healing her. She should be fine.
I found it. I know what that is, Tim.
What is it?
I know what that clip is. That he's put on YouTube. Link in the Twitch chat. I bet that's the Machoke, he's right behind me, isn't he, clip?
I bet it probably is.
Let's find out, shall we?
Yes, it is.
Have you timestamped it? Oh, you just clipped it. You just clipped it. Oh my god, that's so long ago.
That's
Jesus
when we were using
Christ.
the
old camera,
tablet.
old camera, tablet.
And we were just sat on the sofa to stream.
Yeah.
This is for defense.
I kind of want to put that clip now in Discord. Like,
share clip.
oh yeah. Oh, copy. Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
Thanks for that, Tim. I'm gonna keep it till the end of the stream.
Old camera, no green screen. Yep.
Yeah.
Old mic.
Old,
as well.
old everything.
Old sofa.
It was, wasn't it? It was the one with the metal legs.
Yeah. Oh dear. I'm out of SP.
And I remember because it was a tablet that we were using to stream rather than a PC, like a full-blown PC, we had to use a USB hub
Yes,
so that we could
did.
have the webcam and the microphone and
it
everything
kept
else
to
plugged
a-
in. And because it would like not be able to power it all, our microphone would struggle. So we had to
Yeah.
unplug it and replug it in,
Yeah,
then it would
but
work
made us
again
sound
for
like
half an
Barry
hour.
White sometimes, and
And-
we had no idea. So
And people told us and we thought they were lying.
yeah, we did
So we just stayed standing like Barry White until multiple people
for the
started
first
chiming
couple of
in.
times. Yeah.
That was funny. It's weird because I look back on it, and at the time I was
But
like,
that goes to show how much our chat used to troll us. And they were like, "Yeah, right."
to be fair, there was like only a handful of people who knew us personally enough to do it. So I get it.
What, us troll?
Nice reflexes, Yukari-chan.
Yes. Use.
At the time, when something like that happened, I remember thinking to myself that it was a complete disaster. Oh no, it's ruined.
No, it was
What-
actually quite funny.
But I think about it now and I'm like, what was I even thinking? Like, no one looked at that and thought, well, I'm not watching these idiots.
If that had happened in like when you were recording your audio for one of your videos now, then yes.
Yeah, then that would be a disaster, especially if I was doing a long recording.
On a funny
And the whole thing was
stream
ruined.
of a Let's Play, not so much.
The only time it would have been bad is if it was like something's broken. And now it's doing this all the time. And we can't fix it.
Yes.
Theurgy only rises off physical attacks.
Well, I mean, it'll boost slightly every turn, but
Yeah, but
not-
she can never actually... Yeah. As far as I'm aware
for
right
physical
now, the
attacks.
only rule is you can't damage the enemy in any way unless it's a Theurgy.
yeah.
But everything else is on the table.
Well, I'm not like using debuffs on them either.
Oh yes, you can't target the
I
enemy
can't target the enemy with anything
anything.
but the edges.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He can't do anything now.
So guard is it only option?
Yeah. He's got no SP. I need something that boosts his SP because he is
He runs
easily
out,
running
yeah.
out of it the quickest.
Is that going to be what trips you up eventually? Like you'll run out of SP, then suddenly you just won't have much to fight back
I've got
with.
items that give me SP to be fair. I
yeah,
don't
fair.
necessarily really need them at the moment because his Theurgy boosts so slowly anyway that I'm just going to focus on the others. Except Junpei because I can't boost his.
Grievous table. Would SP drain break the rules? I would say so, because she's still targeting the enemy.
Yeah, I'm not. Because
Because we're not debuffing enemies
I'm
either.
already allowing myself the use of items which you usually wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. Not nowadays.
So I'm not going to make it too easy. So I'm just going to say that I can't target the enemies with anything except for Theurgies.
I disallowed items in FF7 and 8, obviously, but I allowed them in 9, which is my first ever RPG challenge run, and I wish I hadn't.
That's a good point, Floop. So Aegis's first Theurgy, she goes into what's it called?
Oh, it's like Vincent's in FF7.
Aurea mode or something, Augia mode, something like that. So she does one big like attack, and then the next, I think, 2 or 3 turns, she does a powerful physical attack, and then she sort of overheats and powers down for a couple of turns.
Floop's got a better name. FF9 Revisited. I don't see myself redoing any game, especially not redoing a challenge. I would only redo a game I've already done if a new idea came up that was like worthwhile.
Yeah.
It'd have to be a good one though, to warrant me going back to a previous game. Like for example, I could be convinced to do something like Ratchet & Clank 1 no jumping,
Yeah.
just as a... assuming it was possible, because it's a different challenge.
That was one that you originally considered in the first place, wasn't it?
Well,
Before you came
yeah,
to...
it was impossible back then with the knowledge that the community had back then.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit more possible now, maybe. Maybe. But I'm not going to redo a video I've already done just to tweak it slightly.
Yeah.
Just because I wouldn't enjoy making that video. The only exception to that is the Streets of Rage 2 video. There's a chance I might redo that one at some point.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Because
I did like that one.
yeah, it's old and it's on a different channel and it's outdated.
It was simple as well. I think that's why I liked it.
Yeah, and I could redo it.
Yeah.
And I would redo it on a harder difficulty as well. Grind it out. I would say I do it on hard difficulty, but even doing a casual playthrough on hard difficulty is
Yeah.
like tough. Oh, if they do an FF9 remake, I'll definitely like look into challenges for it. Croc remaster, yeah. Once again, I'll look into it, but I've got a feeling that they're not going to keep in the hover jump. I could be wrong, But I've got a feeling the hover jump's a thing of the past once the remaster comes out. Cross your fingers. Let's see if the hover jump is still a thing in the Croc remaster. Yeah, there's a Croc remaster. Go to the Argonauts Twitter page, it's all over it. That's what they're calling it, the company that made it, Argonaut. Yeah, man, Croc remaster's happening. 100%. I don't know when it's coming out though. Is it December or is it not announced?
We're all poisoned now.
It makes sense to do a Croc 2 challenge run before Croc remaster though, doesn't it?
That's a good point, actually. You've not really gone back to Croc at all.
It's because I just don't have an idea for Croc 2.
It not be the same one?
It doesn't really work the same.
No.
You could try and do something along the lines of like don't collect anything.
Yeah.
But the game's a bit more mission based, where it's like, okay, the objective of this mission isn't just to get to the end of the level, it's like go to the end and grab the item and bring it back kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you have to pick things up. But there are optional things you can grab that you could just ignore, but I don't know. I would probably have to just look into it and try, I don't know. I'm at that period now where it's like, I don't need a new idea at the minute, because I've got enough going on. You've only played Croc 2? I prefer the style of 1, but the controls of 2 are definitely easier.
Question. Does being poisoned stop your Theurgy from increasing?
Have you noticed that? Oh, Yukari's has been at the bottom. How long's it been down there?
For ages. And she's healed every turn. You should have hers by now.
I mean, it's got to then.
So what am I supposed to do?
Well, something's preventing it. Because her bar is not... If you move your head, you'll notice that...
Junpei's is completely empty.
you might have to move your chair.
But I can tell you, Junpei's is completely empty. His hasn't been boosting at all, even the tiniest bit. I think being poisoned stops your
Everyone's
Theurgy
poisoned.
from going up. And everyone's poisoned, which means I can't do anything.
See if Google knows. Is it literally called poison?
Yeah.
It doesn't mention it.
Try searching Theurgy. Maybe it will say something about status ailments.
Apparently it does. It works that way when confused. Status effects stop you from using them. So it stops gains as well, I would assume. So if you've got any status effect, you can't use Theurgy.
I didn't know that.
Theurgy is broken.
Not saying, is it? But they're definitely not going up. I've been healing with Yukari every single one of her turns. She should have her Theurgy by now. It's gotta be. Unfortunately, I don't have any... I didn't think I'd need them.
We need answers on this one. I need to ask people on the Persona 3 Discord.
If that is the case, I do have that flute. But does that cure...
In this situation,
Let me just see. I'm going to heal with her and see if her bar goes up. No, it didn't move.
This webpage just doesn't mention it.
Mine does have that. It does cure it, but I need SP for one ally, so that could work. It might be best unpoisoning Yukari, and Akihiko.
You can escape from battle with W tactics and double check.
I don't know if I can escape this one. It's a boss.
It's a Tartarus boss, so is that any work different?
I don't think you can escape
Oh.
from bosses. No,
No,
you
you
can't.
cannot.
Right, so what I'll have to do is get SP and then take poison off of Yukari.
And then have a heal to see if it boosts it.
Yeah, it should do. Okay, that's interesting to know.
But it's weird that you Google it and you get nothing.
It is strange, yeah.
This should help.
Very confusing.
That explains why this fight's taking so long.
Now I know that Junpei only gets it when he attacks, but he should get a little bit every turn, right?
Yeah, he should be. So should Akihiko, when he's buffed.
So he got none there.
The option is to let someone die and use a res item if that's allowed. It is allowed, but I don't want to waste revival items when I don't really need them. If there's another way around it, I'd rather use it.
Her Theurgy didn't move.
No, it didn't, because she's still poisoned.
That's crazy.
What to do?
Like, the fact that you Google Theurgy status effect or
And
Theurgy or
nothing
whatever
comes up.
and nothing tells you this.
Right, so hers should start boosting now. I just need to save all of the main characters' SP for getting poison off in this fight. And then when I'm out of Tartarus, I'm going to need to stock up on all items that get rid of status effects, because they're going to be a game breaker in this run.
I'm going to watch a Theurgy bar now.
Should go up now. Yeah.
Yeah.
By a lot.
What the hell?
You see what I mean now? So she should have had her Theurgy by now.
How many times did she heal when she was poisoned?
A lot. Every single turn.
Like more than twice?
Yes.
Okay, we have information that no one on the internet's writing about for some reason. I'll ask the question on the Discord server anyway, just because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Perhaps I could do it right now.
It's definitely the case though. We've
Yeah, but
seen
like,
it
I want
now.
confirmation from people who are in the know,
Yeah.
rather than just us look at it and go, oh, that must be it.
Definitely is. There's no way it can't be.
What next?
But it might be worth knowing whether it's all status ailments or just certain ones. I'm assuming it's all, because there tends to be a specific rule.
I must ask, I must know.
He's already buffed.
Check the lower Thebble floors before leaving. You can get disc poison from the free chests. Since you'll
That
need
could be
it.
good to do.
Good idea, good idea. Right now, these tables need setting on fire, though.
I reckon if I can get Yukari's Theurgy, then that should be it. Because they're all quite low health. So this should do it. If she heals with this, that should get her the Theurgy for her next turn. Yep.
It's a random drop, so good luck. No one gets a poison clear skill other than the main character's persona until Yukari hits level 46.
Armor to drop. Yeah.
How should I kill?
At least the main character can clear poison then, right? That's their job now.
Yeah.
Wonder how many enemies poison you in this game. Is it like a common thing?
Oh, only one foe. Cow. Which one's poisoning? Which one just went?
Oh yeah, do we know which one uses poison?
Which one is poison?
It's got to be the middle one. The tables ain't poisoning, surely. They're just tables.
Did anyone see? Because it was the very last. It was the last. Can I check? Can I survey? I'm trying to see if there's like a battle log or something, but I don't think there is.
Just analyse. I think it was a table. What's the weakest table?
They're both about the same.
Can you kill a table?
I reckon this could kill it, yeah.
Murder that table. I think that table's dead. The tables do it, the guy in the middle does wind.
Yeah, and I think the guy in the middle does a thing that causes you to be more susceptible to ailments. And then the tables poison you. I think that's right. Sorry, Junpei, but I don't need you right now.
Wow, how many people do you gotta tell to their face you don't need them?
You can just stay poisoned.
Jesus Christ. Well, she's not poisoned no more.
No.
Junpei's been poisoned the entire fight. Poor guy.
He's used one Theurgy. That's all he gets in a boss fight nowadays.
Nowadays.
Well, ever. Because he can't boost his.
Then it's back for more. What?
What?
You can stay poisoned. Damn, that's cold. SP drain usage is banned. Checking with skill is one way to double check how much they have remaining by seeing their yellow bar. Oh, if you use the skill and highlight an enemy to absorb the SP, you can see how much SP they have left and then back away.
Oh, interesting.
That is useful.
It is.
Very sneaky. I probably shouldn't say I have to do this, then point a gun at your head at the same time. This game must have been taken out of context so much when it was new.
Yeah. Oh.
Imagine if this was a new game.
No, it's the table doing the susceptibility as well, actually.
What's susceptibility?
Making you more susceptible to ailments, so you're more likely to. So he's just doing wind.
I'm guessing he's making you susceptible, then poisoning you, then using fire.
I need to get a buff on Akihiko because I'm pretty sure his is probably worn out by now.
Why is this table so grievous? What's his problem?
Table.
Poison.
Yes!
Missed.
You knob.
Knobhead table. That's pathetic though. Like their poison was literally just a massive inconvenience. They're not dangerous.
Yeah, no, not necessarily. I've not really felt like any of the characters are going to die or anything, so it's just taken a while.
How many Tartarus bosses can you do after this one before you have to do a full moon boss?
It depends where the block is, so eventually you'll get to a point where you can't go up Tartarus any further.
You don't know how far up you can go at the moment.
No, I can't remember. It's probably to the end of this section of Tartarus.
Hello Roxas. Never underestimate table enemies in Persona. Are they a common theme then? Tables all over the place.
You're going next.
There's going to be a bench next. Evil benches.
I need Ken in my party. When do you meet Ken?
Can the next enemy be a miffed bench? A nonplussed chair.
Does anyone know when you meet Ken? Because he's the next one. Oh, actually, Shinji.
What's next?
Shinji's next, I think, before Ken.
Top 3 games?
Could use him for a bit.
Of all time? Oh, Jesus.
Top 3 games?
Well, we'll probably do top 3 franchises. Oh, man.
Ken is September. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm too far off that, actually. Nah, this will be it. August 28th for Ken to join. Ah, okay. month am I in now? I thought I was in August. Is it after this full moon?
I'll probably go like. How do you pick 3? Because initially I want to say like
July.
I want to say Dark Souls. I want to say Final Fantasy. I want to say
I'm in July, Fluke.
like, Ratchet and Clank
Top
and
3.
Borderlands and Bloodborne. And...
I think you're right. It would be easier to say. Excuse me. Shouldn't there be a Twilight fragment chest here? There's a boss floor. Rude. Yeah, franchises would be easier. Because if we were going franchises, I would say Persona, Horizon.
Gina, we have our confirmation. If a character has any ailment, they do not get Theurgy boost. I had no idea. Apparently, if you look at the bar, it does grey a bit, so you can tell.
I've got a horrible feeling that there's not a Twilight fragment here, a chest here, and no teleporter, because this is a double boss sort of situation. Yeah.
Powerful enemy spotted.
You have to fight 2 back to back. Hopefully these ones don't poison me. Okay, so the next border floor is 7 floors up. So if I can't go any further than this area, that'll be how far I can go.
Ever played Demon's Souls? Yes, I have. In fact, we've played it together on a stream or 2 back in the day.
did.
That might have been Twitch exclusive streams because we didn't do any challenge runs for it.
I think it was Twitch, yeah.
And I can't do alphabetical order bosses in Demon's Souls because the game doesn't work in the same way. You just can't do it, which is a real shame. Like, there are some skips in the game, but only within the levels, like the individual levels, can you skip things. But each level or biome or area is a separate loading zone. So they don't link with each other.
Yeah.
So you can't do alphabetical order only on the bosses in Demon's Souls, unfortunately. So we'd have to figure something else for that game.
Right.
Let's see.
Main character's nearly got his...
This is another boss already?
yeah, it was a double. Sometimes you get these with the Tartarus bosses where you have to do 2 in a row. I think there's one where you might have to do 3 in a row.
Junpei started off weak.
Yeah. But that's alright because...
What's the plan? Let's see.
Yukari needs to heal anyway. Oh, he's already got something on. Let's put it on Junpei.
I want a status effect to happen so I can see the colour change on the Theurgy bar, because I didn't notice it last time.
The colour doesn't change, it just doesn't go up.
Well, no, apparently it greys out slightly, so the colour dulls.
Oh, I didn't
That's how you
notice
noticed.
that.
We didn't notice
that.
on Junpei because his was empty anyway.
No, but I didn't notice it on anybody's. Nobody's was going up. We were all poisoned at one point.
But I didn't have a frame of reference back and forth of what does it look like compared to what does it now look
right, I
like.
see.
Does it actually go a bit darker?
It didn't look any darker, but...
I couldn't tell either, but that's what I'm being told. The bar greys out.
It definitely didn't fully grey out.
No, I'm just thinking it just goes... Oh, the word Theurgy greys out in the command menu.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Okay,
But they said the bar.
Someone said the bar, but okay. Where is the word Theurgy?
There.
Oh, right, yes.
Now's the time.
We should have noticed that, really. I guess I didn't think to look.
Yeah, someone on the Discord server said that the bar greyed out, and that definitely didn't happen. I would have noticed that.
It's all subtle, though. And the fact that you Google it and nothing tells you this, and I don't think the game's told you either.
No.
Okay, that thing just did 55 damage. That's actually...
Yeah.
They're getting stronger. Well, the dice is strong. Those two aren't. But then again, if you friggin' stuck a bar through your body parts to stick it to someone else, you wouldn't be much of a fighter either, would you? To me, to you. To me, to you then.
mind if I do?
And then when you finally like waddle your way over to them, one of them's just got a headbutt. But you bring the other one with you when you do it.
I have to do this.
Parallel. If you can lure the enemy to stand side by side, you can get them both at once. But what are the odds? Just what are the odds? No one's got that type of coordination when you're stuck together like that. Are you just telling jokes?
Yeah.
Must have been a damn good one. Or a damn bad one, either way.
I always forget which one's which. Accuracy, evasion.
I take it Gina will be playing the Horizon knockoff. Not if it costs money.
No, probably not.
Now we'll wait for the reviews on that one, I think.
Oh yeah, 3. I'm not going to go games because, like with Horizon, the 2 Horizon games, there's certain, like, I prefer the story in Zero Dawn, but I prefer the gameplay in Forbidden West. So I can't pick one or the other because I love them both equally for different reasons.
So you just gotta say Horizon in general.
Yeah.
It's like me, people say what's better, Spyro 2 or 3, and I'm like... They feel like you're playing the same game,
Yeah.
just with different levels.
So I would say Persona,
You dodged the attack.
Horizon, and Elder Scrolls for me.
How should I kill you?
Aww. I'm surprised you've not played
Trigger.
other Elder Scrolls games, given a go, like older ones.
I've tried Morrowind.
Yeah, but I mean like... Load up friggin' Daggerfall.
Don't get on with older games like that.
Yeah, true.
Let's see. I'll go with.
Just because I'd be curious to see it.
No, I don't get on with them. I loved Skyrim. I put so many hours into Skyrim. And, do you know what? I did like Elder Scrolls Online. Didn't put as many hours into it. It wasn't quite as good, but I did enjoy it. Played it for quite a while.
Daggerfall Unity modernizes it a lot. There's a modernized version of Daggerfall.
I'm surprised they've not looked into remaking Morrowind and Daggerfall.
Oh, I bet they've updated it so much that like they basically are.
Yeah, but they're not actual remakes, are they?
Oh, you mean like Bethesda?
Proper remakes, yeah.
Well, you know what Bethesda are like. We're going to wait 20 years before touching the franchise again.
Yeah.
Exaggeration, but you know what I mean. We're going to make space games instead. Your worst nightmare. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever play Starfield. For the same reason I'm never going to play No Man's Sky or... See, I like space in... Like, space can be a good setting for a game, but
I
I
liked
don't...
Destiny.
But I don't want a game where you have to fly around in it.
I liked Destiny, that was a space game.
I liked Prey.
But-
You know, the new Prey game? That's in space. That was pretty good.
I think I could kill that one.
Over here. Watch this.
That's true, Flute. That is true.
Until they work. That is very true.
You're doing great, Yukari-chan.
Actually, you know what? Take out Elder Scrolls and put in Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know how on earth I could have forgot about that. That's easily the game that I've put the most hours into. I have never done so many playthroughs of a single game in my life.
What to do?
And when patch 8 comes out, I'll be doing another one. So, I don't know how that escaped my memory.
In order to go from planet to planet, you have to fast travel, leaving no room for exploring oddities like in Elder Scrolls. Yeah. You entered a fugue state.
Got it all mapped
I
out.
don't know.
I was like, oh,
I don't know what it means, but somehow it still feels that way.
you were laughing and I was like, oh, she must know what it means. I'll ask her. And then you're like, I still need to start Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
I've got it sat
it's
there.
great.
but the time commitment is daunting.
No, it's so good.
You won't have time for anything else. And you'll sat there constantly be thinking to yourself, I could be playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And then when you are playing it, you'll feel like you've accomplished so little because there's so many things to look at and do and read and what have you. That you'll
And
be
you
like,
can't just do one playthrough because...
and then you'll have played it for 8 hours and then think to yourself, I could have done everything I just did in 1 hour, but I just messed about looking at every single tiny thing. Talking to every single NPC, reading every single book.
I don't read every single book, I'll be honest. They give you nothing. Well, some of them, whatever, they give you what?
The only thing
It's not like-
I wish was different about Baldur's Gate 3 was something that they did in the Divinity games. I want there to be a degree of randomness to what you find in pots and vases and stuff. Where as it feels like, you just find the exact same lockpick in the exact same place every playthrough.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Randomise it up a little bit. You have to get mods to do it now.
That's been my problem with starting BG3. I play a bit and think, okay, well, what if I was a paladin? I'm like that with Bard. My first playthrough was a Bard, and it's just so much fun.
I think I was... I can't remember the word is. What was I?
What, our first playthrough?
Yeah.
Because we played together first, didn't we?
Yeah, I just swung a big sword.
Bard, and you were a fighter.
Yeah, must have been it.
And you had Karlak.
Yes.
And kept her as a barbarian.
And I desperately tried to have Carla.
Yeah, but we messed it up.
She messed me up.
You wish. And I had Shadowheart.
You did.
Actually
More ways
good.
than one. And then she got angry at you.
I changed her class though, if I remember right. I changed her from a cleric to a paladin.
Then she got angry at you because you danced with Will.
I did dance
That was
with Will,
silly, wasn't
yeah,
it?
She didn't like
Right,
it.
and she saw you.
She did see me.
That was silly. Then you tried to convince her it was nothing. Then she wasn't having it, and then you thought, fine then, I'll go with Will. And then he wasn't having it because he was moaning about his dad or whatever.
No, he was having it. I wasn't because he annoyed me.
No, yes, that's fair, that's fair. I don't blame,
Actually,
I don't
there's no
blame you on that
problem.
one. What's funny, I was
We
watching the
can't respect.
Patient Wolf play it live, and he met Will, and he was like, oh, this guy's cool.
He is the star.
And, he goes, "Oh," and then when he was like watching him in the fight, he was like, this guy is serious business. And then when he found out he could have him in the team, he was like, yes, please. And I'm like, you poor, poor fool. Wait till you find out how annoying and dull he can be. I say this as someone who never actually put him in the party when I
I've
realised.
used him in the party, and combat-wise, he's all right. He's a warlock, so if you spec him right, he can be quite powerful, especially early on. Get that Eldritch Blast.
Probably, but then he becomes a daddy's boy.
Yeah, he's a bit whiny.
Complaining, whining.
Shock boost.
Where do they make the gloves that persona wears? What kind of shape were they? Who makes those?
I don't know, magic.
How does he shop for them?
Magic.
Dude, ain't that a rare check?
Yeah, go on.
Ah, you're not meant to make sense of these things.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure some of the enemies in Dragon Quest wear clothes. Oh, there's the pigs in the witch hats.
Huh?
The Sham Ham Witch.
Right, well, that sword was no good, because otherwise Junpei would have been like, hey, give that to me. And it wasn't, so... I've had enough now. Oh, but there's still 3 missing people.
What? You moaned about not being able to go to Tartarus for ages, now you're here, you're like moaning that you're
but
in
now I've done
Tartarus.
this many floors and 2 bosses.
Someone was saying earlier that you could go to the old floors and open some stuff. Was that still
Shall
an
I save
option?
the people?
Is there a benefit?
You get rewards.
Well, then why not?
What floors are they on?
But yes, guys, there is an enemy in Dragon Quest XI that is a pig that wears a witch hat called a Sham Ham Witch. You know, like a ham sandwich. It's hilarious. He's a pig.
No. No.
And
No.
he's a sham
Between floors 48 and 53, do you know where I am?
because he's not actually a witch.
Very well.
So he's a sham ham witch.
Do you know where I am? 36. No, sorry. Not this time. You shouldn't have come in here. Anyway.
Here are my
Silly
requests.
people.
Let's hear the results.
Thanks.
I will
You should,
await
it's
a
decent
report.
money.
It is,
Very
but
well.
do I have time to actually save them? That's the question. To get all the way up there.
That's a weirdly specific price. Baldur's Gate 3 on the PSN is currently £46.39. Very specific.
It's quite
Must be like a percentage discount. You have to rescue them before the next full moon.
Which is in like 5 days.
So why wouldn't you do it? Is it because you want to do the full moon?
No, it's just because they're so far away.
Far away. So far away.
I suppose I could just aim for the stairs on every floor.
Yeah.
And not. Because I can always come back. If I really need to actually fight anything, I can always just come back. So I could just head
Your one.
straight for the floor. Straight for the stairs.
Are we tired today?
36 and 7 levels left before the barrier will get you to 43. Yes, which makes me think that the barrier is going to be open when I get there. Which I guess makes sense because the previous barrier to this area would have opened after the first full moon boss. Which means the next barrier would have opened after the second one. So yeah, the third area should be open.
But there's no need to head back yet.
Oh, they're
No.
chasing you this time. This is floor 37. They're not messing about.
We gotta keep
No.
moving.
Try and avoid them.
I hope you guys can
Like your friends.
watching me fight.
Yeah. Chase me. I was gone.
Why'd you want it to chase you?
There's a shadow.
Because if you aggro it and then open a chest, it disappears. It disappeared anyway.
right,
So.
yeah.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Although I think if it's close enough to the chest when you open it, even if it's not aggroed, it still disappears. So.
I can hold my own in a fight pretty damn well.
Really?
Think?
Both
Always knew
sides?
I had talent.
Can you though, Junpei? Because so far in this run you've done jack all.
Shadow spotted.
ooh.
What's the plan?
Oh my god, there's 3.
Why did you choose to go around like that? Can you gone? Okay,
What?
you made it.
There's something nice inside.
2 of these? I don't want them. Oh, finally.
Stairs.
That's what you wanted. Oh, the stairs. Okay.
Yeah. This is the 40th floor.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Why do I get a feeling that this video is going to be just like boss, boss, boss?
I think
boss?
it will be. Oh,
There's a shadow.
move.
You know, I think I'm getting pretty good at fighting.
All you've done is heal.
Hey.
The stairs.
You might have over leveled before,
Oh, there's a treasure
but you're
chest.
definitely not for this point in the game.
Oh no.
Pushing Tartarus is the only way to stay on pace with the full moon bosses.
Yes.
So are we basically saying that the next full moon boss could be a problem?
Oh, it probably will be.
Earth designed those faces on the walls.
But I've made lots of saves, so if I do need to come back and
Actually, I can't
get a
see
couple
them
of
doing
levels, I don't really want to grind per se.
Yeah, maybe the
Because-
experience from the bosses will be enough.
Might be.
Hey, it's the stairs.
Ay. Another boss. Right, so the next floor is the border floor, which means it should be the end of this section of Tartarus, I got through this section quite quick, actually. I guess because I have just been heading for the stairs. Oh no, that makes sense. 28 to 42. Sounds about right for a whole section. So that border should be open. Or it should open when we get there.
Sword Dragon's Dogmarin Smiths for 15, sorry.
That's not bad for 15.
Wait, I'm confused. You've put for 50. Oh, that's an exclamation mark. Oh, sorry. Wait, 15 quid for Dragon's Dogma 2?
15 quid for Dragon's Dogma 2 isn't bad at all.
That's a steal. Any AAA.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
What?
I'll go with.
Huh?
This statue.
I need to see the statue. Oh. Right, what's this thing do?
I don't know. Who bloody
Just
knows
stands
anymore?
there. Menacingly.
Yeah, shouldn't need to grind yet, but the top level border bosses you can get to are about equivalent to the next full moon boss. So if you can't beat them, it's telling. That's true.
Remember when I told you that I defeated Seymour in FF10 by just poisoning him and then standing there with Yuna and defending over and over? No, I was changing her equipment over and over
Yeah.
to keep her, because she had stone proof and that's all he could do. And the turns just went by and I'm just mashing the button waiting for it to go by. Someone in the chat went, they did like a Seymour colon as if he was saying it, and they were like, Seymour, she's just standing there menacingly. Does this mean that her bar's not going up anymore? Because she's got a status effect.
I think so.
When we get to a turn, let's see if the word Theurgy is greyed out.
To be fair, they stand up fairly quickly after this, I think.
Oh. Does it go away when she stands up? Never mind then.
Yeah, because she's just like dizzy or whatever.
Damn it, you can't check.
How have you been liking driving? Yeah. I think I've got used to it now, to be fair.
Alright, it fell over.
I said to Nathan the other day, I've only had the car for like a little under 2 weeks, and it feels like I've had it for ages.
That's because you've been driving for ages. In lessons.
Yeah, I suppose so. Good point.
The border behind her face has changed colour. Yes, it's orange. I didn't know what that meant though. Does that just mean there's a status
she's
effect
dead.
on here? Oh, bejesus.
Use your Theurgy first, actually. And then I'll use the next character to bring
It's
her back.
15 on the Series X but 30 on PS5. That happens, to be honest, because whichever console it's the least popular for.
Yeah,
goes
now
cheaper.
it's grey.
Now it's grey. Why? Then you just went face down. Now she's grey. She's bleeding out and grey.
Yes, please, yes, please, yes, please.
Maybe I can use it now.
Like it dramatically shows her face like, alright, now I'm mad. What are you gonna do? Pray really hard.
Oh, it's been shocked.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's somehow balancing on one corner.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
She has the dead status effect, so now her Theurgy won't go up. Makes sense, makes sense.
There's no point in you doing anything. We've all been buffed to high heavens.
So that's to his face. There's no point you doing
She
anything.
can't do anything because everyone's got full health.
I notice a lot of games on Xbox are cheaper. Yes, it does seem to go that way when they're on both consoles, and then they become second hand, and then you see it on the shelf, and Xbox One seems to be always cheaper.
Yeah.
Because it was less popular for the console, I guess. 17? It's all well and good these enemies being slightly more difficult to actually kill, but their damage is pitiful.
Oh, I don't know. It did decent damage earlier. It killed Yukari.
Oh, yeah. Does he just resist or something? See you, Bearcat. Have fun time traveling.
See ya. I'm traveling.
Sleeping.
Oh, are your clocks going back or something? No, that was last month, wasn't it?
Just sleeping in general time
It was
traveling.
early
isn't it?
this month.
You go sleep, you wake up, and 8 hours suddenly went. Okay,
Oh, I
hear
see.
me out. They make it cheaper for the Xbox because it's a superior console, or maybe it's because they desperately need sales.
Yeah, that's true. Junpei might have higher defense than Yukari. That might be right. He's 75, and it's going to hit her again. Oh no!
But 16 to him.
Well, she was weak to that,
No, there you go. That's what it is.
so it did more damage, obviously.
It's my
Get
turn.
up.
Does that skip better? No.
Oh,
Time for some payback.
Get cycloned arrowed.
Here I go.
It's got a bit of resistance on it, isn't it?
And with this, you're finished.
might take a couple more Theurgies, I think. Junpei's nearly got his.
Nice, finally almost useful.
When do you get Shinji in your party? I'm sure it's before Ken.
I'm guessing you'd have to advance the story a bit more with full moon bosses first.
Yeah, but there should be like a specific date when you can have a mini party. Nice.
September 3rd.
Oh, after Ken, I could have sworn you got him before Ken.
Aren't you in June right now?
July,
God, that's a
beginning of July though.
few dates got to go by first then.
Yeah, so I'm stuck with Junpei for now.
You have been very insulting to Junpei.
Because he only gets his Theurgy like once every Tartarus visit.
And that's all your friend is good for, when they benefit you.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah,
Wow.
in a game.
Wow. Friendship is just a game to Gene. I mean, for all the French thing, we can sort of like go, that's just Gina, but now
Do you know what? You need to get over it.
French just need to get over it. People don't like them.
Junpei is the worst character in the team, so it tracks. Not in battle though. He's pretty strong in battle. I'll give it to him.
You get Koromaru on August the 8th. That's my birthday.
But Koromaru gets his Theurgy by hitting weaknesses, so
Ouch.
he's not going to be a lot of good to me either. Fortunately.
There's now a cat in the way of the chat. That rhymed. Ironically, chat is French for cat.
Lesha.
Yeah, it's spelled chat, though, I
Yeah.
believe. And also, ironically, that's all the bloody cats do. The chat.
No, it was Pascal.
Ass cow. That's like their hobby.
Someone get their Theurgy. Oh, Yukari will have hers next.
Will she? It's on her ass.
That should be fine.
A rare cameo from Pascal. Very rare.
Yeah.
It was a quick
see
one. It
everyone.
was
There
like,
we go.
I'm just going to walk by and
This'll
then
kill it.
leave. That's twice in a row you've used her.
She gets hers the quickest. She gets it by healing. And healing boosts hers by a lot. So I think if you healed for about 4 or 5 turns, you get it.
A win for the team.
Maybe 6.
It's a good thing you're allowed to heal them.
Hers definitely boosts a lot quicker. I don't know why she's only level 15. She's been in my party since the beginning. Oh. Wait, wasn't there one... She couldn't be in one of the... I don't think I could have her in the second full moon fight.
Yeah,
She sat out at that one, didn't she?
sounds familiar.
So that'll be why she's...
How that caused a 3-level
bit
difference
irrelevant.
as well.
Quite even better.
Cat ass.
watching your health and stamina?
Hello, D-Stut.
Remember not to push yourself too hard.
Is that a soft wolf haircut you've got? I think it's called a wolf cut.
I don't know. I just cut these bits myself. It's close to it, I guess. These bits aren't shorter, but these bits are.
It's close to me.
Well, I suppose so. Did it myself.
Yes, she does sit out on the second full moon operation.
Yes! Who's this for? What's going on? Whoever it's for.
Is it?
Please be Akihiko. Oh no.
Is it appearance only?
Yeah. But look at his hat.
Self-banging is hard. I don't know, I do it alright. He may as well look dapper while he just stands there and takes hits.
My my casual playthrough, all of the male characters were in tuxedos by the end.
Hard to fight in, I imagine.
Probably.
And again, Akihiko's already wearing a waistcoat.
Yeah,
one step away.
That's true.
Are you accepting a request? Wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
D-Stut's complimented you on your efforts.
By all means.
Thank you.
This is the most important thing missing from Metaphor, the outfits. It's
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
DLC only. Sad.
You don't get many outfits in this, though, to be fair. I wish you got more. And most of the outfits are just outfits that they wear in, like, the non-Tartarus bits. So you'll get their school uniforms or you'll get their summer outfits. And it's all outfits that you see in different parts of the game. And I sort of wish that they added more in that weren't just those. Yeah, 8 for each character, but most of them are just their swimsuits. Although the women do get some risque outfits.
We've got to put them on then, haven't we?
Well, I don't know, because...
There's no Anne, though, is there?
No, but it makes me slightly uncomfortable because they're all in high school. So to put them in that sort of... It just feels a bit ick.
That's Japan for you.
Less so for Mitsuru, I guess. She is in high school, but she is older. But especially Fuka. Like, she seems like a child to me. So putting her in that sort of outfit just feels a bit weird.
Let's not forget the
I'm gonna save
almost
it.
naked outfit, which I discovered on stream and immediately noped out.
They're the ones I'm talking about, yeah.
Who shears you, Nathan? Gina?
Huh?
You cut my hair.
I do. Pretty much just a number 6 all over.
We'll get one for Mitsuru then.
Yeah, I don't mind it so much on her because I think she's like a senior, which I guess would make her
She seems
probably
more together
18.
than most.
Oh, she drives a motorbike.
Do the
so...
men get banana hammocks?
No, they don't.
You say that like, where is my banana hammock?
But they do get tuxedos, and that to me is equal to whatever you want to see her in. I like a suit. Anyway, it's a bit too tight. Perhaps I get to add another bead or two.
Doesn't that make the string still just as tight though?
Yeah, you might need to use a slightly longer bit of string.
Why does that look like a pig's nose?
It does. It's supposed to be a heart.
Why is that the first thing I thought of when I saw it?
What was I gonna say?
Gina, stop rubbing your bead.
These beads. Our daughter made me a bracelet. It's just a little bit too tight. It seems a bit of a waste to leave now because look how close me and Akihiko are to our Theurgy.
Have you rescued those people yet?
No.
Then why would you leave?
Should I heal though?
Can you?
I can auto recover.
At the cost of...
Just SP.
But your main character's out of SP, so it'll be Yukari doing it, I guess.
Yeah. RB. There it is. Oh.
That
Yeah,
barely
yeah.
cost SP. If it did, it was a little bit.
All right. We're still. I've main character's got no SP whatsoever.
Get enough shards for the clock?
Yeah, I do, but I don't necessarily think I really need them. I need to use it yet. It costs 7, doesn't it?
We deserve leopard
But I have-
print mankinis.
I have some, not loads.
I have
Maybe
not
I
played.
should use it.
I've not played this game casually, but Gina has.
Yes.
You'll be drowning in shards later. You might as well.
True, true. Especially since I'm not using them to open any chests other than on the boss
Oh,
floors.
that's what it does.
Yeah, it fully restores you.
Excuse me. So you can rescue those people.
Yeah, we can go.
How far away are those people?
She said it was between 43 and 50 something.
Do you have to find them, or there'll just be a cutscene when you get there?
Yeah, there'll be a little cutscene when you get to the floor, but you've got to find them on the floor.
When you said that, I thought you meant literally they'll be lying down on the floor, like napping on the job. Hello, trash bin. I'm too stingy with my Twilight fragment.
I'm not usually. In my casual playthrough, I was opening all of the chests. But in this one, I'm being stingy.
I don't like how the bridges form. Looks a bit odd.
In this one, it does, yeah.
All right.
Ugh, I'm
There's
still in this area.
The look goes right back to being purple. Yeah, I don't think I could play Persona casually. Not this one.
No, it's not your sort of...
Every floor just looks the same until you get through 20
Oh,
floors,
why
and then
did
it
I come
finally
this
looks
way?
different. So,
Advance, the stronger the enemies get.
Yeah. Persona 5 did it a bit better with the palaces. There was definitely a bit more variety.
and you can totally get out of bounds in Persona
Although you
5.
did have the subway bit, which was more like Tartarus than the palaces.
Yes.
But you didn't necessarily have to do much in there. Like, I don't think going through... I think, if I remember right, I think this whole subway thing was fairly optional. I don't think you had to go all the way through it.
Yeah.
It was just for rewards and stuff.
I love the Sims side of Persona 4 and hate the dungeons. I would hate the Sims side and prefer the dungeons. But then I wouldn't be into the dungeons that much because they'd be all very samey after a while.
Persona 4 did it okay.
Maybe.
I think
didn't-
the Persona 3 dungeons are the most samey.
Persona 4 is the only Persona game I tried on my own and after 2 hours never got to play it. Because the opening cutscene is 2 hours long.
Persona 4 does take a while to really start up, yeah.
I had to find the setting where it makes the text boxes go by automatically, and I just put the controller down and waited. Then 2 hours went by and it was time for bed. And I didn't pick it up again.
Yeah. I need to go that way. There's a strong enemy. Wait, can she do her thing yet? No.
What thing you looking for?
No.
Naffy?
No, yeah.
The back button? One on the left. The one with the 2 squares on it.
No. There's a menu you can open up later that uses Fuka's SP to do certain stuff, but I think you have to get a bit further in Tartarus for that. Like she can make it so that the enemies can't detect you. Oh, another boss. She can bring you back to the entrance straight away, but it costs SP.
I didn't even know she had SP.
Yeah. Do.
R3 says Fluke.
Oh, is it R3?
Maybe you're not allowed to stand on top of that
No.
to do it, I don't know.
Oh no, that just centers the camera.
Oh.
I'm sure it's that button. The start button. I'm sure of it.
Don't push the start button.
But I don't think I can do it yet.
Can you only save by leaving and going back in?
Yep. Come back to the entrance.
You may as well just put save points next to the teleporters.
Woo!
20 grand? For doing what?
Basically getting up to that floor, the border floor. She has a request for an old document, which you get them at the border floors.
How come your characters are the chosen ones to do this? What happened?
They're Persona users.
Just a coincidence that you're all together? Or did you get chosen?
Found each other, I guess.
Oh, it was destiny.
Yeah. That's the story, Nate.
Yeah, I was asking. I don't know the story. I'm not questioning it. I was genuinely curious. I didn't know how it happened. I'm not like...
Hey, Johnny.
I've not paid attention to the story enough to know. Hello, Johnny. They are chosen because they are depressed.
You're not wrong.
I wasn't asking...
I want to say you're wrong.
I wasn't
You're
asking
not.
because it was stupid. I was asking because I genuinely don't know. Everyone just assumes I'm ragging on it. I was asking.
It's the way you ask.
It's spoiler territory. Okay, that's fine. I'm bewildered and I don't know the answer is the same as my this is stupid
It is.
voice.
Correct. Oh no, the final boss was at the bottom of Mementos. So you did have to do that. It was my least favourite bit of Persona 5, easily.
Did anyone used to watch the YouTube channel Yeah Mad?
No.
And now their new channel, because the people who were on Yeah Mad left and made their own channel called Theurgy's. I could be completely alone on this one. Maybe no one's seen it. But they do have like, they do get like 1 million views a video kind of thing. So it's not like they're nobodies.
Yeah.
Basically, they're comedians. There's like 5 of them in a group.
I think you've shown me the OGs before. That sounds familiar.
Really?
I think so. Unless I'm thinking of something else.
Possibly. Anyway, they had to do dares, and then like they would write them on, and then they have to do it. And one of them was you have to get a Mentos, put it in Coke, shake it up, take the lid off, and put it in your face.
Right.
And one of the women got that dare, so they went outside and did it. And then it went all over her, and she was like, oh, and then she started going like, oh, I didn't bring any clean pairs of clothes. So she had to carry on the rest of the game soaked.
Right.
And then one of them held up the packet of Mentos and went, I bet it's not the first time you've had Mentos in your face. And everyone was like, yes, well done, sir, well done. Oh, it was hilarious. Everyone has Mentos, the fresh maker. Everyone has a connection to either the events that precede this or to each other, basically. Cool. Did your bat change?
Eh?
Is this bat changed or is it the same bat?
The same bat.
Okay. What's this thing's like deal? Is it easy? Oh yeah, you're winning this one.
Yeah, this one's easier than the previous one.
Heroic Persona users, in this time of day, in this part of Japan, localized entirely within the class of teenagers. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I see it? No.
Right, Yukari should have hers next turn,
What's,
and then that should be it.
What's everyone's favourite steamed hams variation?
Yeah?
Gina's
Okay,
not with
this
it.
turn.
What's
No,
everyone's
not.
favourite variation of steamed hams?
Very confused.
Literally everyone who is listening to my voice right now, except you, knows what I mean.
I'm not in the know.
No, you're not. Steamed hams, but Seymour becomes progressively unhinged. The Metal Gear Solid one, I like that one.
What is steamed hams? What are you talking about?
Oh, EP, we weren't counting you. Oh no, Mickey doesn't know either. Ah, there's less people who know than I thought. But Tim and Dees thought, no, that's fine. I'm trying to think what my favourite one is. There's one where it's like every single sentence is in alphabetical order. One from NP Carlson called Steamed Hams Incorporated.
Oh, what does that do? Oh. Can't use it.
There's one that, like, when nothing goes wrong. From the mother's perspective. She would just be upstairs and then suddenly the house would be on fire. And that's literally it. And then she calls for help and she just gets left there. I've not seen that one, but it sounds funny. That house is on fire. No, mother. It's just the Northern Lights. There is one where it's like the Northern Lights are actually in the kitchen. There is that one. Hello, Zero Nova. Oh god. You'll have to Google steamed hams.
I might have to, because I'm very confused.
Go YouTube and just look up steamed hams.
Yet intrigued.
It's steamed hams, but it's Super Nintendo charms, and he doesn't arrive because of Seymour's direction.
Super Nintendo charmers.
I've seen it backwards as well. I've seen it backwards. Steamed hams, but it's backwards.
God, where are these people?
I have seen the Metal Gear Solid one, but I've forgotten how it went. But I remember it being funny.
There are so many twists.
Homunculus. I
used to think that the part of speedruns that I disliked was the use of glitches, but I love your videos, so it can't just be the use of glitches that bothers me.
Yay, found one.
I think the difference might be is that speedruns skip content in order to complete the game faster, whereas I will use a glitch to try and do more content.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
that might be it.
Police station. And I guess that's a good thing for
Oh
us.
my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Hey, there's a treasure.
But thanks for the video, love.
Dude, ain't that a rare chest? Yo, there's a
Where is this person?
What's that
Oh, they're the
meme?
stairs.
What's that meme where they do the walk from a sideway view and that animated cartoon? The meme with the walk. I can't remember what it's called. Tim will know it immediately. I know it.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
As soon as you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, that one, of course. Duh. Oh, why can't I think of it?
Yes.
Oh. No, it's gone.
We gotta keep moving.
Saying thanks for the video, love, as a British person
That's what I thought.
makes it sound like you're saying thanks for the video, love.
That's what I thought he'd said.
I do mean the Dr. Livesey walk. I can't even say it. Dr. Livesey? Livesey? Yes, I do mean that one. Have you seen the Metal Gear Solid version?
Probably
Where it's like the full game, but as the Dr. Livesey walk? Because it's freaking hilarious. Tell me you have. Love that video. I've watched it numerous times and I notice something new about it every time. I didn't realize for the longest time that the fist fight between Snake and Liquid was a JoJo reference as well. That was funny.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
And you can see Sniper Wolf in the background in the snowfield. And then the hind D just lands on her and kills. Like in the background.
Huh, really?
Oh.
I figured you'd use a whip or something.
Here's the thing, right? They're bringing out a remake of Metal Gear 3,
Look at it.
but they're using the old voice lines. Maybe they're like HDifying the quality of the audio, I don't know. But they're using the old voice line recordings. Now it's late PS2, and then there's a HD PS3 version, so maybe you can get away with it quality-wise. But if they're choosing to remake 3 because it's the first one in the timeline,
I'm a sucker.
then that means Metal Gear 1 is next in the timeline. Well, we're not counting 5, because it's modern anyway. If we're doing remakes of old ones, then it'd be Metal Gear 1. That's PS1, you can't reuse that same audio, surely.
I wouldn't have thought so.
So then you'd have to remake it completely, which means
Shadow spotted. What's
Twin Snakes. Yeah, but the cutscenes in Twin Snakes are dire compared to the original. Yeah, I said it.
Oh, look. More what's his face.
Some of the cutscenes in Twin Snakes are hilariously bad. Like the direction that they've chosen for them. It's so annoying.
55 and 59.
Haven't you seen Revolving Revolver, Revolvering Revolverland? Revolverance? He prefers his snakes singular,
54.
correct?
Okay, we're close to the next missing person, so fine.
I know this isn't voice related, but have you seen like the way that Snake dodges the tank bullet in Twin Snakes? Doesn't he do like a dramatic backflip in slow motion or some nonsense?
Look, there's 2 of them now, and he's got gold pants on this time.
Which is the colour that Hulk Hogan wears. Is there a bit of red there?
No.
Not really.
Oh, nice.
Twin Snakes cutscenes are funny. I'd agree with you, but Metal Gear Solid 1 is one of my favourite games of all time. So it's like, now that there's a remake and you ruined it completely. He pulled a gun on President... Why did he pull a gun on President Baker? That's so stupid. So stupid. Anyway, whatever. Carry on. Hulk Hogan's been paralysed. Sorry, it's Hulk Hogan. Hulk Fogan.
Gulk Gogan.
I think Pork Pogan's still my favourite. Can we headcanon that Twin Snakes was just a recreation for riding in VR? Yeah, we have now, thanks. That's perfect. Chuck Chogan?
Oh, not Charm.
Not Charm, Chuck Chogan Charm. Lock Logan.
What's next?
Frock Frogan.
Chuck Chogan. That's a good one, because it sounds like a proper name.
It does. Oh, you got drop kicked. Wait, was that a leg
He
drop?
does do it.
Was that a leg drop?
It might have been.
I think that was a leg drop.
Get up.
You got atomic leg dropped. And moonsaulted, I guess. Which Hulk Hogan, I have on good authority, has never done in his entire life.
Get lost. No, I'm the one with the thing.
Hasn't Hulk Hogan been 50 years old his entire
Oh, no,
life?
no.
He ain't doing he ain't doing a moonsault.
He's just always been old-ish.
The crazy thing is, I'm surprised how old he actually is. I'd have expected him to be older.
What does this one do? Defense. I always forget.
Oh no, it's not going to put you over. The only way he'd put you over is if you're The Rock at WrestleMania 18. Or if he can kick out at 3.5 for Ultimate Warrior. He did tap out for Kurt Angle in 2002 though, so I'll give him that. It's the right thing to do.
I'm going to need for Yukari to never get charmed.
Or if you're Goldberg. Every time I see him in the news, he's just being a dick. Well, he's born again Christian now, isn't he? So he's probably gone for the sympathy route. I don't know.
Pull the trigger.
He's always been an ass. Just asks Jesse Ventura. I like the compilation videos that people make where they take voice lines of Hulk Hogan of blatant lies that he's telling. He'll say a blatant lie. He'll say something, and then they'll be backed up by a fact that makes it completely impossible, like not possible to even be true. Like he said he sold out an arena at such and such a date, and then they'll be like, did you know that arena was created after that date? And you're like, what? One time he claimed that he worked 366 days a year. Or like 360 something, but more than 65 days a year. And they were like, how is that possible when there's less days in a year than that? And he went, oh, because of the time difference from all the travelling I did. I technically worked more days than a year has, hours-wise. It was like, that math doesn't work.
Not at all.
Zulk Zogan. He's with a lavicious lady that will never go bad for him, I'm sure. No, we're not looking at divorce number 8 or whatever. He said that Metallica asked him to play guitar. He also said that he's the one who introduced Simon Cowell to the America.
Oh, yeah.
He said if it wasn't for him, Simon Cowell never would have done America. With America's Got Talent and
Has
stuff.
he even ever met Simon Cowell?
Yes, yes. Hulk Hogan did a song, and Simon Cowell produced it for him in the UK. Like he was like the producer or agent or whatever, like he used to do. And then apparently, according to the story, he was also like, you should do America. Come with me. Bring your shows to America. And like people have gone on record to be like, no, that didn't happen. I don't know what he's talking about. But he'll go on podcast and tell Joe Rogan, who will freaking suck up to anyone who's on the same show with, he's on the same show with, and slag them off as soon as they leave. Oh, I can't watch any of this stuff.
What stuff?
Joe Rogan and what have you.
Oh, God,
Makes
no.
you want to just
Punch someone.
Yeah. Ineffectually. That should only get you 367 on a leap year when you cross the date line. I'm getting the impression he's been an eternal dick. No, he would literally argue to not lose wrestling matches because it would affect his merchandise sales or whatever. But because he was making so much money, they had no choice but to just do what he asked. But now we're finding out that The Rock's kind of doing the same thing. Joe Rogan says so much that just isn't accurate, and he gets away with it. It's frustrating. That's why I just can't pay attention to it anymore.
His voice just grates me. Stop doing that.
Have you seen those Hot Ones videos, the first we feast? You know, lately they've been doing animated characters.
No.
They'll get an animated character and superimpose it into the shot and have it sit on the chair and eat the things, and then it will be like a scripted reaction to the heat. They've done Peter Griffin, Daffy Duck, I think.
They should be getting fine, do that.
But get the voice actors.
But have the voice actors actually be eating
That's
it.
what I thought it was. But what it's actually is that the voice actor will record the line, send it in, they'll animate it to happen. It'll just be an advertisement for the show.
Well, that's not the same.
It's weird. And the guy who's hosting the show has got to pretend like he's talking to the character when he's actually talking to an empty chair. In reality. So weird.
That's dumb.
Hulk Hogan said he wrestled 400 days a year. Yeah, because he went to Japan, wrestled, came back, wrestled, went to Japan, wrestled back and forth over and over, so he technically wrestled the amount of hours equal to 400 days in 1 year. That's what he reckons.
No, he did not. He's bashing.
One step at a time.
Not that the Spyro 2 Reignited video is out. Great job, by the way. Do you plan on streaming Spyro 3? Yes, eventually, but we need to make some progress on the game when it comes to discovering skips. The reason that I've not streamed more of it, because I have done the first homeworld, most of it. The very last Spyro stream is Spyro 3. If you go to like the halfway point of the stream. The reason I've not continued with it yet is because we are stuck. And I could use a glitch to get past it, but we're so close to discovering a way that gets you past it without needing the glitch. And it would be nice if we could discover that. And it's like that close.
Hey, Tor.
So we're going to work on that. Hey, say his name and he appears. Christmas fair was in town. Super tired. Thanks for stopping by, Tor. Hope you had fun. When I was looking at the screen last, that was a different boss. You found another boss in the Hogan rant we just had.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
The Hogans were in this fight, but I've just killed them.
Oh, because they were gone, I thought it was a different boss.
No, she's just on her ass.
Nah. My kind
She
of
was the one
woman.
that shot me in the room. Stop that.
Stop.
Oh, stop that.
Stop it.
Hate you. No!
What are you doing? Ooh. That was flirting with a rule break, but it blocked it, so...
It was completely out of my control.
I think that was lucky, that was. But it wasted the item.
I don't need it anyway. I would have
Okay.
sold it.
Oh, that was good then.
Can't use it.
Okay, I think we got lucky there. That's
What have
dangerous
I
though.
done?
Confusion is dangerous.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get rid of that as soon as possible. Run around reset. Well, luckily she blocked it, so it didn't do any damage. So
Yeah.
it didn't change anything.
Hello, Luigi. In Final Fantasy IX, a character got berserked and I physically attacked the enemy, but the enemy dodged it. So I was like,
Fuck's sake.
we don't count that. We're good.
Okay, well at least it's her turn, so she can get it off the way.
He's very near his Theurgy too.
He is, he got it. Hack and blast.
Sell the game console, buy a new one.
This will get it. How's the challenge going before that waste of item? Alright, actually. Alright. We're just working our way through Tartarus.
It doesn't matter if it was out of our control.
I know.
If that had
But it
done
didn't
damage,
do any damage, so we're alright.
because avoiding confusion is within our control, I assume. I don't know if you can avoid it.
No. Well, if it's going to do it, it's going to do it, but you can get rid of it. The only reason I couldn't then was because her turn was directly after the enemies. So as soon as she got confused, she then had her turn. So I had no chance of getting rid of it.
I didn't know if there was equipment you could have that would like
There
prevent it.
probably is. Who should I give it? I don't know. Let's have a look.
A muscle shirt.
Let me have a look at it first.
Yeah, it's weird
Gosh.
that it would just be like, pick one now. Well, that's good for you.
99. It's good for all of them, really.
Except the anonymity suit thing.
I am going to need her to stay alive more than anyone else because she's our healer.
I keep expecting the character to be like, in the UI, to be the character you were highlighting, but it doesn't work that way and it's weirding me out.
What do you mean?
When you're going through this character, I expected this floating dude down here to be the character that you're highlighting.
Yeah, no, just up there.
So I was looking, going there, okay, which character are you looking at? Oh, it's the same person every
Yeah, I
time.
see what you mean.
I kind of wish they'd done that.
That would have been cool.
Counter?
I'll use it.
Yeah, I suppose you couldn't. Illegal. Sword. How do we know?
It won't give you that prompt if it's not better than what you've got.
How much better is it though? Curious. Plenty.
125.
Random
120.
ailment.
I'm still not sure.
Wait, random ailment. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
but
never going to use
I'm
it.
not
Oh,
attacking
that's
with
fine,
it, so it
that's
doesn't
fine.
matter. I'ma go safe.
There is a resist ailments card and null confuse item, but not available yet.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't, to be honest.
I hope you saved the game before that boss fight. Ooh, that could have been dangerous.
I did shortly before. Actually, yeah, I always do before boss fights. Because you get a teleporter on that floor. Johnny's asking if you got the Metal Gear Solid 5 No Walking videos he sent.
Ah, gosh, diggity darn it, I have to download those.
He's very forgetful.
Hey.
We both are.
Okay, what's the link to get them again? Did you send it?
It's on our Google Drive. I've seen them on there.
Ah, makes sense. Oh, people have joined the server.
Oh,
Lazy, thank you for joining the Discord server. Chloe Bear, thank you for joining the
that's
Discord
because
server.
I pinned the link
Oh,
for
you,
the stream.
you did, and I forgot to do it yesterday.
Doesn't it hurt to hit shadows with your bare fists?
See, it helps.
Honestly, it's more impressive that Sonata-san ain't afraid of touching.
I'm the CEO here. What? Okay.
Oh crap! I'll fight you. Yeah, stay over there.
That shadow looks way too strong.
Steamed hams, but I don't know how to describe what I've
Yeah.
done.
I don't know what's going on.
Have you not seen the Simpsons clip? Well, not clip, like segment of this one episode where Chalmers goes to Skinner's house for dinner, and
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
he Seymour burns the roast, so he has to
Yeah,
run out the window to get Krusty Burger,
yeah.
and then he claims that he didn't say steamed clams, not the roast, the clams.
Shadows
He said
what's the plan?
he didn't say steamed clams, he said steamed hams. That's what he calls hamburgers.
Okay. Oh right, yeah.
Well, that whole scene has been memed to death, and every single there's loads of different variations of it now, and it'll be like steamed hams, but everything goes perfectly fine.
No,
And then
okay.
it'll be edited in such a way where the whole evening went great. So instead of him saying, "Well, I made it, Seymour, despite your directions," he'll be like, "Well, I made it, Seymour, thanks for your directions." It'll just be like stuff like that. But there's loads of different versions of it now, and there's one where it's like a Metal Gear Solid game, or it's an old school cartoon, and it'll be like a 90s animation or whatever. It's already 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for some reason it got huge. I don't know why.
I feel like you need to have seen these memes
Yes.
for them for it to be funny. Oh yes, yes. This is what I was waiting for.
22 short films about Springfield is the episode name.
Jam.
Yeah, it is, it is, it is.
Doesn't that one
But basically, because his roast burned,
Yeah, I remember the episode vaguely.
and then he claims that it's the Aurora Borealis is the reason that it's so bright in the kitchen. Because he doesn't want he doesn't want him to know he burned it. And he's like, the Aurora Borealis, at this time of year in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. And he's like, yes. Can I see it? No. And then his mum shouts, see what, the house is on fire. And he goes, no, mother, it's just the northern lights.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Oh, okay. Now I get the comment earlier.
There you go. From the mother's perspective, she's just upstairs the whole evening minding her own business. And the house on fire, she's being gaslit into thinking that she's just an idiot, and it's not.
Yes.
Egads, my roast is ruined.
That's one strong shadow. What's the plan?
Alright, I'm going to get the link
Found this
to our one Google Drive. Wait, was that
Oh
it?
yeah.
Is it here?
Oh yeah. Well, it will be because.
Treasure chest.
Oh, maybe not. Just go to the bar and just put drive and it will go there.
It's one of those chests.
Episode 5 to 8, is that what it is?
Using the teleport.
So I need to download those.
Why don't we try running up from the bottom?
Alright, I will remember after this stream, because I don't want to download it during the stream, because it might kill our bandwidth.
Yeah, true.
I just need Metal Gear 4 to come out,
Taking it out.
so I can do that. And then you can go back to me complaining about 5. Which everyone loves to hear me do, I guess. No.
Another boss. Right, another border floor, 9 floors from here. I think that's the one. I think that's as far as we can go. So there's 9 floors left.
I enjoyed the beginning of Metal Gear 5 too much to not continue with it though, because the storyline of anyone who takes a step gets shot was hilarious.
Are you accepting a wonderful? I can sense
61 and 68.
very well.
We've got up a fair few levels in this one Tartarus visit.
How many floors can you do? When does it cap you?
It doesn't. As long as you want to keep going, you can keep going.
No, there must be a limit to how far you can go, right?
Well, yeah, you get to border floors.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when's the limit?
Well, the next border floor is 9 floors up. So assuming that one opens up after the next full moon boss, 9 more floors. I suppose.
I've never seen such an angry horse.
He's pretty angry.
Get green.
It's something to hold up a
What did that do to you? Oh, just reduce stats.
something to hold up a guy that's in all that get up. But it's heavy. And it's got no legs.
Got it all mapped out.
Doesn't need them.
But it wishes it had him though.
Still no high horse. Fun fact, unicorn is a national animal of Scotland.
It is.
I had heard that.
Pull the trigger.
Did you know it's also a boss in the sewers in Final Fantasy XII for no reason? No reason at all. Just some magic horse. Lives in the sewers. Why? I'm not going on that rant again. Wouldn't a swamp creature have made more sense, or something that lives near the water? No, it's just a magic horse in the sewers. Got lost, it really did.
Unlimited floors, Nathan, it never ends. Not quite.
This thing did some damage to you.
Did.
It's my turn now. In this situation,
I wonder if we finally run into a bit of a challenge. Maybe the bosses you've been doing so far have just been catching up to your level.
Yeah.
There's 265 floors. The owner flushed it before it got too big. You don't flush your horses?
Oh, jeez.
Oh man. That looked like that hurt.
Yeah, they did.
This should help.
Now's my chance.
I need to start stocking up on healing items.
You might just do.
Please be weak to wind. Please, please, please. That
Does
would
he
be
look like
great.
he's weak to wind? Nah, he's a ghost horse. He ain't weak to wind.
Might be.
do you
Blow him
think?
over, it's got no legs.
Oh, what do you think ghost horses would be weak to? Obviously, it
wind.
would be.
That didn't do much at all.
It'd obviously be that fire. I'd a guess.
Ugh.
your speed's falling, you hurry.
What are some of your favourite Simpsons quotes or gags? Okay. There's some great ones that I'm gonna forget. One of my favourite Simpsons clips of all time is Marge says she wants to take a nice family photo. So she points at all the family photos on the wall. She goes, please can we have one nice family photo? And it shows 3 family photos and Bart's doing something silly in all of them.
Oh, yeah.
He's pulling a phase. He's holding a comb to pretend it's a mustache. And on the last one, he's holding a cardboard cutout of a speech bubble from a comic book over his head. So it points to Homer and it says, I stink. And Homer goes, hey, I don't remember saying that. And just the sheer, like, concept that Homer thinks that if you speak out loud during photos, make speech bubbles appear above your head, like in a comic book. It's the funniest thing in the world. And it's so quick. Like, they don't dwell on it. He just says the joke and they move on.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they pause ever so slightly after he says hey, because he think he's going to complain that Bart played a prank on him, but no, he's like, hey, I don't remember saying that. And then that same episode when they catch Bart stealing from a supermarket, and Homer gives him a lecture and he goes, stealing, how could you? Why do you think I took you to all those police academy movies? For fun? Well, I didn't hear anybody laughing, did you? And they're literally comedies. Oh, there's that one where they find out that Homer's got a medical condition where his skull is twice as thick as any other human being at his size and age, and because he's never seen it before, it's like a new condition. He goes, I guess we'll call it Homer Simpson syndrome.
Oh yeah.
And then he goes, oh, why me?
Right, 3 of us have nearly got our Theurgies. There's one.
Come on, guys, there's got to be some good ones. I need help.
Electric?
I'm missing some
Would you
good
be
ones.
weak to electric?
See, the Bort joke isn't my favourite joke in that episode. There's one where the robot swings an axe at Homer and he ducks and it cuts off his 2 hairs. And he goes, oh god, I'm ugly!
I'm running low on SP over here.
And then there's the episode with Blink 182 cameoing in it.
Oh yeah.
And
I
they're
remember
playing
that one.
their instruments. And Ethan Hawke shows Bart that they've got Blink 182 playing. And he goes, you know Blink 182? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, hey, Blink 182, play whatever song. And one of them just goes, we have names. That's the joke.
Yes.
When Homer challenges Ethan Hawke to a skateboard competition, and Marge says to Lisa, I can't count how many times your father's done something crazy like this, and she pulls out a counter and taps it once and it goes from 299 to 300, and she goes, it's 300. And it's the 300th episode. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they were clever back then.
Yeah, I know, right? Tony Hawk, sorry, not Ethan Hawke, I got them mixed up. I do mean Tony Hawk. Ethan Hawke's an actor, I mixed them up.
Yeah.
You dodged it! That's our leader!
Homer might win that one. Tony Hawk gave him a board that would like auto skateboard, so he didn't have to do any work. He just stands on it and it clamps his feet to the board and does the tricks for him. So as it's doing the tricks, halfway through he's upside down doing a flip and he just goes, I could save money by buying regular nuts and mixing them at home. Hello, Sam Razy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Persona 3 Theurgy only.
Yeah.
Not me playing. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Oh. You're fighting a ghost horse right now.
I've got him down just under half.
This guy's done like the most dangerous amount of damage to you than any Tartarus boss so far.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah. The problem is there's so many good Simpsons jokes that you forget specific ones when you're put on the spot. Oh, that was it. Homer got banned from Moe's, so he was looking for another bar,
Yeah,
and he
like
was
that
trying
one.
loads of different bars. And he was in a lesbian bar. And he's looking around and he's like, there's something off about this place and I can't put my finger on it. I know! This lesbian bar doesn't have a fire exit! Enjoy your death trap, ladies! And he walks out. And one of the lesbians goes, what was her problem? Oh god.
In this situation, they won't lose.
Thanks.
The other problem with this game is that if the main character dies, it's game over. Even if the rest of your party is alive. So you have to keep him alive more than anyone else.
I guess it's make it faster later when we get Armageddon from Makoto. Armageddon from Makoto?
Makoto's the main character.
Oh, right. Everyone else has been calling them MC.
Main character, yeah. Yeah, the problem with Armageddon is that I think it puts you down to like 1 HP or something. 1 HP and 1 SP. There's a lot of damage, but it takes you down to that, so you need to make sure that you've got a way of
How's everyone feeling?
fully healing afterwards.
Pull the trigger.
Gina likes that one as well. No beer and no TV make Homer something something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I do like that.
Armageddon has a nasty side effect to it. It's like 1 HP and 1 SP.
Yep.
Yeah, the Maggie photos was an interesting one. I remember that was a nice moment, which they had
That
now
was
and then.
very, very early on, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's the only episodes worth talking about nowadays.
Yeah.
He's gonna win this.
What's next?
I'm struggling to remember, like, just the quick little clever jokes that they used to do.
I have to do this.
Like, the ones I've said are the ones that I remember, but that's like...
Because he's the leader, I guess, for story reasons. True, but you can bring characters back. Like, they're knocked out, they're not actually dead. So why can't he be knocked out and brought back the same way the others can? It's a bit annoying.
No, wait. I've just remembered one of my other favourite moments.
Can't stop.
Bart skips school, and after he skips school, he witnesses an assault. Or at least what you think is an assault. But because he skipped school, he doesn't want to come forth as a witness, come forward. But because Seymour Skinner suspects him of skipping school, he doesn't want to come forward with it because Seymour's in the audience to the court jury of the assault. But Bart's got evidence that makes someone sound innocent, or it makes someone innocent. So he's in a turmoil, is like, what do I do? Do I come forward? And then Seymour's staring at him in the courtroom going, I know you can read my thoughts, boy. I know you skipped school that day. You've got no choice but to come forward and admit it. And then Homer goes, I know you can read my thoughts, boy. As if he knew that he was somehow reading Seymour's thoughts.
I owe you one.
God.
Not in trouble, are we?
It could be alright. You pick the main character's name, there's no default, so very, very few people use the canon name. Also has the flip side where people just refer to their character name in conversations, like, help, I keep losing because Sausage gets one shot by Muda. Yeah, his canon name is Makoto, but,
Sausage keeps getting... We should have called him Sausage. Why is that a funny first name? It's like Sausage.
oh god, just die already!
He's
You
hanging on.
horrible, horrible
Ghost horse.
knobhead.
Don't win friends with salad. Not the kind of friends you want anyway.
I thought of a reason, but it gets into the spoilers for the end game.
Nah, we won't do that then.
It depends if anyone in the chat is bothered. Did you drop your beads? Did you drop them?
You can speak.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Pull the trigger.
cool.
They won't lose.
Thanks, dude.
I think maybe 1 or 2 more Theurgies, and it might be done.
Are you okay?
Sausage Senpai, only you can save us.
Back in the fight.
Better watch out. Your best bet would be.
He could heal, I guess.
I've never seen him heal.
Yeah, he does heal. I don't think he's buffed. I need to make sure he's... Oh.
No SP.
Eee.
Oh dear.
Alright, I'll be relying on hers then. And potentially Junpei's. He's nearly got his.
My favourite of any Treehouse of Horror clip is the very first time you see the aliens, Kang and Kodos. And they introduce themselves and Kang says, "Hello, my name is Kang and this is my sister, Kodos." And then it cuts to Kodos and she goes, "Hello," in the same exact same voice. I just like the quick little snappy, clever jokes like that. I don't remember whole episodes. Hey, you got
Oh,
it.
finally.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
So, it's gonna get harder from here?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Well, GG.
It doesn't.
Forget the most useless ability.
Can't use... Well, can't use the new one anyway, so...
Alright.
May as well forget it.
Torrent shot.
Ooh, what does that do? Nice. Right,
Imagine the
now he
final
can
boss.
finally buff himself.
Ah, good, 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 good.
The only thing he's been able to use so far is that.
Oh, right,
Is
yeah.
healing. Because everything else either... everything else targets the enemy. Now, he can finally buff himself.
Excellent news. I imagine the final boss is going to be the most annoying one. It depends if you plan on doing post-game stuff.
What post-game stuff?
Isn't there a post-game boss in this game? Or am I thinking of the wrong Persona game?
Where's the
Persona
DLC?
Is that it? There's no...
I haven't got the DLC though, I haven't bought it. And as far as I can see, it's not on Game Pass.
There is a super boss. So there's one super boss. After this. That's a tuxedo again.
Yeah, who's that for?
Imagine if it's the same character.
Nah, it won't be.
They don't do that.
Yes! Nice.
He still wears the red waistcoat.
Yeah.
The final boss itself is not that strong, but when its charm will confuse you and someone in your party heals the final boss to full, it's freaking bad.
Yeah, the final boss... To be fair, in my casual playthrough, granted I did play on easy, but the final boss, other than it taking a while, it was not difficult at all. I had much harder time with bosses previously than I did with the final boss. It was a fairly dull fight, I'll be honest. It just took a while.
Jai reminded me of the Sideshow Bob rake scene, but that's not the funniest part of the episode. Once again, the funny part, the quick clip of the clever joke. Sideshow Bob has strapped himself to the bottom of the Simpsons car so that he knows where their new house is, because they got a witness protection program. So he, like, ends up at the house that they end up at. But because he's strapped underneath the car, every single, like, speed bump they go over, he hits the back of his head on it. So he just has a terrible time at the bottom of his car. And then as they're driving, Homer goes, "Hey kids, want to drive through that cactus patch?" And both of them go, "Yay!" And then Bob goes, "No!" And then Homer goes, 2 against 1. Just doesn't question why there's a third voice. None of them do.
Reaper is beatable with Theurgy, but you'd need high stats or great gear probably. Yes.
I guess that is something you'd have to do eventually for the challenge.
Oh look.
Oh, they're
Just telling
talking
me
about
about
it. That was weird.
Yeah, I know.
Final boss has multiple life bars. That'll be an experience.
Shadow spotted.
Speak of the devil, literally. Kind of. Almost literally. Not really the devil, but, you know.
Close
He
enough.
works for the devil, maybe. I don't know. Does he? Probably not. It's basically scripted. You need to do a specific actions with specific personas and specific skills, and then kill with an Armageddon Theurgy. If you use it before that, you'll lose. Oh, as in Armageddon, because it puts you down to like 1 HP and SP, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I spy some
I love the Reaper's design in Persona games.
Yeah,
I think I've seen
it's
it
very
once because I
cool.
think I saw you beat it in your casual playthrough, but you were like level 80 odd or 90.
Yeah.
Reaper's an easy one shot with Armageddon, really?
Yeah,
Is it that powerful?
You just need to get Armageddon.
Can you use Armageddon? Is it a Theurgy?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But you obviously need to get specific personas to unlock it.
I gave up on that boss. Mainly I was playing on the highest difficulty. Yeah, I can't imagine what it'd be like. My first Persona game seeing the Reaper was Persona 5. I was having the time of my day with my gang in the car, then freaking something comes out, and it was the Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
There's more to building muscle.
Leave
I
me alone.
screamed seeing it for the first
You need a
time.
proper diet and rest too.
It does 9,999 damage. Only the final boss and the super boss don't get one shot. I'm gonna have to ban Armageddon. Can't be one shot in final boss.
It's not the easiest one to unlock. That's why it's so powerful, and obviously it takes you down to. Oh,
How much
finally.
HP does the super boss have? That's my question.
What's the super boss?
Not sure.
What are you classing as the super boss?
I don't know. Zero said there is one.
Is it the Reaper or is it Elizabeth?
20,000. I don't know what the super boss is. I'm just
Everyone's saying
wondering.
heaven on earth.
But you can't. I don't think
It
you
is
can
Elizabeth.
Yeah, I don't think you have to fight her before
Hey, what are you trying to say here? What's it
before the
really
final
like,
boss.
huh?
Enemy spotted. Let's take him down.
She's hard though.
So you could hit her with
She's a
the.
tough one.
How many times can you use Armageddon in one fight? As many times
Well,
as you
as
can
many
get
times as you can get the
it.
Theurgy.
Jesus.
It's probably also another reason why his Theurgy boosts up so slowly, because he can get crazy strong ones like that. The other ones will go up quicker because they're not as strong. That makes sense. Oh, finally. Get out.
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Is it time to call? Or are you carrying on?
I'll carry on to the next teleporter.
How are you?
No, not you. Not you. Just so that I don't have to do these floors again.
Makes sense.
Let's keep going.
After using Armageddon, you better have a lot of some items, since that item gives you full HP and SP. Yeah, if you use Armageddon, you best have an item to heal you right after, basically.
Yeah.
Down the stairs.
Well, luckily, by that point, Yukari will probably have the full heal ability. So then it's just using an item that boosts, that restores your SP.
There's only a few more floors before the border boss.
Yeah.
Is it my imagination?
So the next boss is the border boss.
Sigma Drive.
Or are they all border bosses in this game? In Tartarus?
Ooh, Magic plus 3. Lowers. Magic plus 3 would be nice. Thank you.
Makoto can boost his Theurgy freely once you learn ambush techniques off the computer, if I remember right.
Oh, really?
Ambush techniques? Escaping from battle should keep the meter gain intact. What's an ambush technique?
So later on, you can learn to ambush the enemies. So if you're, you have to learn it from.
Treasure chest.
I think you buy the thing from the dude in Club Escapade.
Right.
And then you learn it on the computer. I think that's how.
But I've been
Okay.
eating way too much lately.
Um,
I need to get some exercise in.
and it means that if you're running, like, you know how you can dash like this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't do it now because I haven't learned it. But basically, if you're running, if you run for a certain amount of time, you get like white things and you go a bit faster. That's dashing. And if you hit one of these shadows while you're dashing, it ambushes them.
Okay. But how does that boost Theurgy?
It's one of those
I don't know.
Oh. Makoto can boost his Theurgy freely once you learn ambush techniques.
What do you say?
Junpei-kun, are you okay?
I'm unsure how that works.
No, I'm not sure.
There's a chest.
Another
says as much.
Sigma Drive.
Found the stairs.
Oh.
Oh, finally. Right, here we go. Do we do this boss before we finish? See what it's like at least, or should we just finish here?
You can see what it's like if you
Floor
want.
68.
With your lack of SP, would it potentially just murder you?
Potentially. Maybe it's worth leaving for this visit and coming back.
Go in, get a turn for a small boost, run away, repeat. Oh, okay. That's what they mean. You can. Cause I'm guessing running away from an ambushed enemy is easy, like it just happens. So you could just ambush, run away, repeat over and over, and it's just a free, easy way of increasing the main
because you
character's
have
DRG.
if you ambush the enemy, you have advantage on them. You get to go first.
Yeah.
and all that.
The only disadvantage to doing that is that it takes time. But, yeah. Don't forget to save before you try. Just did, right?
Yeah, just saved. Let's go in. We're probably not going to beat this one because we don't have a lot of SP, and I don't want to waste items on a try that's probably not going to be the try. But let's just see what we're up against.
Armageddon's not good for using on Elizabeth.
Oh, never mind. There's no
No
boss.
one shot, yeah.
Just a dead end. So this is as far as we can go
Okay.
in Tartarus for now. That's the dead end. And this should be the end of this area, so when we move to the next area, it should look different.
It won't be purple and green no more.
No.
You get it from the URL, man.
Yes, you do.
Good day. Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
I'm pretty sure that was in a quiz once. What does URL stand for?
Very well.
Uniform Resource Locator.
Well, that was... I never stay in Tartarus that long.
Because you don't like Tartarus.
No, I don't. Not at all.
Now you don't have to do Tartarus for a bit.
No, not until after the... Floop!
Thank
Not
you,
until
Floop.
after the next full moon boss.
Before the next full moon. Anyway,
Which
thank
is in
you.
a few days.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Fluke, for the gifted member.
Thank you very much.
You generous one, you.
Next stream of this will be the next full moon boss because it's in 5 days. So,
And I'll go back to doing...
which will probably be next Saturday, I think.
Yeah. I'll probably go back to FF10. I keep saying I'll start Ratchet and Clank, but if we're doing Persona as well, I only get 1 day a week anyway.
Yeah, you may as well finish that first.
I may as well carry on with FF10, get it done. Once the recording's done, then I can be editing FF10 while streaming Ratchet and Clank 4 or Deadlocked. Multitask and all that.
I remember one time my friend played Portable and he could have fought Margaret from Persona 4 Velvet Room Assistant. I thought that was cool. That is pretty cool.
Let me know on Discord after you download them. I'll do it as soon as we
Yeah,
end the
do it now.
stream.
Right, thank you everybody. Join the Discord if you haven't already.
Yep, that is a threat.
And stream wise, wait, what's the date next weekend?
It's 30th now, so what do we like? 6th? 7th?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, Final Fantasy X, I assume next Friday.
Yeah. Because if it's
we'll
not,
do
you've got to
this-
make a thumbnail.
Yeah, we'll do this again next Saturday because I don't think I have any plans next Saturday evening. So that's all good.
Better to do the Tartarus segments as they're available. Less massive grinds.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm glad we've got to the border floor now, because now I don't have to worry about it for a bit.
Cool.
Just get it over and done with. Right, we'll see you next week then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
We'll talk to them sooner if they're on Discord.
Most of them are.
The good ones. The ones that will be spared.